Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. I see a couple people in here already. Liz, what's going on, baby? Riaz, what's going on, bro? You know me, first things first. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed and productive Monday so far. For those on the West Coast, for those on the East Coast, Central Time, and across the world. Hopefully, all of y'all having a good one so far. I know some of y'all already halfway into Tuesday, so I'm gonna say happy Tuesday to y'all anyway. Appreciate everybody who tuned in yesterday for the live. Definitely was a good conversation. Shout outs to Riaz and Word for popping up on the panel yesterday. Definitely was a good talking conversation. And again, these conversations are going to continuously happen. Appreciate those who tuned in for the music portion last night. We definitely had some fun, so that was the most important thing. And see, that's the one thing I am going to try to implement. It's just fun. Regardless of what's going on, you need a little bit of comedy relief and fun. You see too many things that's just too funny. So you can't do nothing but laugh. And I honestly believe that man upstairs got a sense of humor because there's some things, even when you try not to laugh at it, you end up laughing at it. But it's all in love, though. Um, this morning, just wanted to chop it up a little bit with y'all because I think I'm doing an open panel tonight, and it's duly appreciated if anybody going to pop up on the panel tonight. You know, I want to add something to the talk and the conversation. You're more than welcome. Um, yeah, just heard some disturbing things, seen some disturbing things, and again, it's not a small problem. It's a big problem. And it goes back to what I was saying about people just accepting things for what it is. You can't accept everything. Um, so I done got some disturbing tales about we still gotta watch out for these adults praying after the youth, basically. And you parents, I'm sorry, some of you parents gotta stop accepting certain shit for what it is. No way you could tell me you comfortable with your 14-year-old daughter dealing with anybody over the age of 21. Like, let's get this right. It shouldn't be accepted at all. And if you feel that's acceptable, you actually deserve to be locked up yourself and have charges brought on you because there's no way you could tell me you feel comfortable doing that. Sorry, it's just something that shouldn't be accepted at all. It's the same thing with women. Some of you women are just as bad as the men. Why? Because you're preying on young instead of preying on somebody your age. You're not even praying. Be with somebody your age. Why be with somebody that's too young to do anything? Make that make sense. Platty, what's going on, baby? No Fly, what's going on, my guy? Vlogs, what's going on? Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. There's no way you're going to tell me you feel comfortable as a parent letting your daughter or your son deal with somebody that's well older than them. No. If you believe like I said, you deserve charges put on. Because again, you're not so much as just taking away innocence, but you're exposing them to shit that they're not really ready for. And you got to look at it. When you're young, you're impressionable. For those who are young and dumb, think about it. When you think you're in love with somebody and that person decides to wean away from you, that's not going to be an easy feel for y'all. Trust me, I know that. Minus the whole dealing with somebody older. Shoot, I remember my first love and shit. We had to separate. It was a whole different thing. We both cared about each other, but we both knew we couldn't do shit to stop the situation that was happening. So, it is what it is. But some of y'all have let certain things come to a point now where it's acceptable. I never could have seen myself at 21, prime example, being with somebody that's 15, 16. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. And again, it's not a fair balance when one person is able to do adult things and the other one isn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see how some people even fathom that notion, and that's something we got to start eliminating too and fighting against. It's not acceptable. Sorry. Appreciate y'all for dropping links and showing love in here. It shouldn't be accepted, and this is going to be part of that discussion tonight. Because again, as for some parents, what is acceptable in y'all book and what's not acceptable? Because the things that shouldn't be acceptable is being accepted now, and the things that are acceptable, you just dismissing it. You know, and this is a common problem we have now. This is why you have some of these young men and women out here, going stir crazy. You know, gotta be aware and pay attention to what's going on with your kids at all costs. Because again, that type of shit should never happen. And again, that's abuse on all levels. Prime example, you a woman, you 27, 28, and you dealing with somebody that's not even 18 yet. That's a problem right there. That is a whole problem right there. And then now, look, if you end up getting pregnant by that 17-year-old, now what? It's like you almost trapping them there. Because 9 out of 10, they going to want to be there for their kids, especially if they was on a good path. You're going to have some that aren't going to be on that path. And then you're going to have those who you just got pregnant by them, they're going to run off anyway. But even still, that shouldn't be accepted in society at all, on neither end. Should not be accepted on any angle. Why? Because it's wrong. Again, you got some people that feel that that's acceptable, that's normal. No, that's not normal. That's not normal when you're dealing with somebody that can't even do the simplest thing, like go with you to the liquor store, or come with you to a club, or go to certain spots where you gotta be 21 and over. So again, that puts you in the bond, that puts that person in the bond. So why even think that way? No doubt vlogs appreciate you. It's ridiculous now because again, that should not have been accepted on no level. And honestly, my fault, y'all. This damn coffee good as a motherfucker this morning. But honestly, that's predatory behavior. If you are trying to go at somebody that is well under the age, now it's a difference if you in your 40s and you deal with somebody in your 30s. All right, that's different. Y'all grown. But when you in your 30s or you in your 20s and you dealing with somebody that's still not even of age to really do much, that's a problem. And some parents will actually accept that shit like it's all good. Long as they good, as long as they in good hands. No, that's not good. It's not good at all, and it shouldn't be accepted at all. I had to deal with that with one of my goddaughters, and that motherfucker got the message. Like, I don't care if you still are in high school. You're almost a certain age now. She ain't even in her senior year. We ain't doing that. Like, I'm adamant on that shit. That shouldn't be accepted at all. Again, there's a difference when y'all adults, and you decide you're going to want to deal with each other. All right, that's different. But even still, that should be a problem to some degree. Neff, what's going on, baby? And that's the thing that people fail to realize. It shouldn't be accepted. No, if you over 21, I'm going to say if you 21 and up, and you dealing with anybody that's still in their teens, that's a problem right there. That is a bona fide problem. Why? Because it shouldn't be accepted at all. Why would I deal with somebody that's still in school when I know I'm out and about in these streets doing whatever? It ain't fair and it ain't right. And it's not right at all. And then you also corrupting the minds to a degree because guess what? Now they feel that this is what they got to do. When they get older, I got to go with somebody that's younger. No. You're setting the wrong precedent and examples, period. And that's on both accords. You are setting the wrong example. I feel you, Riaz, because again, you ain't old enough to do the shit I'm doing. We can't be together. I might want to go to after hours club or some shit like that. You can't even get in the club. How the fuck I'm not doing that. And that should be the mindset for most of these men and women that are on that type of time. Y'all should be thinking, I can't fucking do nothing. Like, what am I getting out of this? And I'm gonna say this prime example. You got a 21-year-old dealing with a 15-year-old, and that 15-year-old decides to lose their virginity and 9 out of 10 get pregnant. You really think that 21-year-old is going to stay around for all of that? 9 out of 10, they probably won't. And if they do, guess what? They're going to have a stigma on them because, nigga, that was statutory at the end of the day. You knew better. Any parent that's accepting that type of fucking shit, y'all should get charged as well. Not just the person that committed it, but you should be fucking charged as well because you know better as a parent. And it don't make sense that, like I said, there's certain things in society that's being accepted and it's just supposed to be glorified too. That's not no type of glorification for that. None. And in all actuality, your morality compass should sink in. Why am I going to let my youngin' be with somebody that's way older or almost damn near my? No, we ain't doing that. You know, and that's what I'm saying. We got to start getting back to that notion of a community. That certain things should not be accepted at all, and it needs to stop. And if there are people along those lines doing these type of acts, yeah, they need to be arrested. 'Cause I'm sorry, that's rape, whether you believe it or not. I know y'all hate to hear that word, but guess what? That's exactly what the fuck it is. And you did the right thing, Rias. Yes, another thing. Some people are going to try to force you to think that something is good for you. No, you can't let people tell you or dictate to you what feels good for you. That's another thing that some people got to realize. Prime example, I could be accepting of whatever you're going through in life or whatever you decide to do in life, but you got to respect what I'm saying too. If I'm telling you I'm not comfortable with certain shit, you should respect that. Like I told somebody, I'm all for you being you, but if I'm telling you certain things, I'm just not going to accept. I'm gonna walk away from. That's what it is, and you can't get mad when I done told you. Like you trying to force an idea on me. After a while, I'm gonna just move away from you because I feel like you're gonna be adamant on trying to keep saying the same shit. No, we're not doing that. Another thing that's starting to be a thing now, and this is what we're gonna talk about tonight. Another thing that's starting to be a thing now is some of you parents are allowing your kids to just go out in any way, and it's cute. No, it's not cute. It's not cute for a little girl that's not even 7, 8 years old to be out wearing eyelashes, makeup, and you think it's cute. No, it's not cute. See, this is the problem now. This is how y'all generally end up sexualizing these kids. You think it's cute because you want a viral moment. That's not cute. That's abuse right there. Because you, again, as a parent, are supposed to be leading by example. You ain't supposed to be sitting here and allowing your kids to just get down with whatever. No, it's crazy, man. Yo, Andrew, what's going on, bro? And see, Riaz, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Regardless if it was religious or not, regardless if you was religious or not, bro, it's just some people not gonna tolerate certain shit. So again, you can't force something on somebody that they ain't comfortable with, and you can't force anybody to do anything. Period. No, but again, that's not a good look when some of y'all allowing your kids, especially your daughters, be out there trying to be grown before they time. Like even some of these TikTok videos you see, it goes to show you some of these people are doing the utmost when they could be showing the most positive. Now again, I'm not knocking those who are doing something wholesome with their kids on here because they are making sure their kids are safe. I can understand that. But for the ones that's just out here wilding, y'all allowing your kids to be televised to the world and in the worst way. That's why I'm saying. Let me put this up. Like I said, the TikTok in Japan and the TikTok over here is way different. And 9 out of 10, they laughing at half of the shit that's going on TikTok because it's promoting the same shit that they want to see anyway. Promoting us with the division, the violence, sexualization of kids, everything. Like, when is that going to change for some of y'all? I know some of y'all, this probably might be your big meal ticket. This is probably what y'all think. And again, you still gonna have to be mindful of certain things you saying and doing on here because it could come back. And not saying to haunt you, but it could just come back to where it'll affect you a little bit. Like, damn, I really did this shit. I should have changed that up that day. That's what I'm saying. Any parent that thinks that that's cool, you got your kids on here with the makeup and all this other shit, y'all need to have charges put up on you as well. Because again, as a parent, you're supposed to have a morality code and a responsibility to make sure your youngin is not going down the same roads that you don't want them going down. It's just that simple. Don't want to see your kids out here wild and gang banging. All right, don't show them something better. Like I was saying yesterday about and it was crazy because I'm like, damn, this is a whole grown ass grandmother, and you still out here gang banging, claiming a set. Sorry to say it like that, but what are you showing to the people? What are you really showing to the people? You could have been showing them something way better. Your job was going on, bro. I might pop up on you in a minute, bro. I'm still outside right now. But again, it's sad that some people don't understand. The things that shouldn't be accepted is being accepted. Again, there's nothing cute about no little girls being out here, makeup on, fake eyelash, all that. No, that ain't cute at all. That is not cute at all. And again, you're generalizing that you basically putting your kid out there. It's like you throwing your kid out to the wolves for what? And again, for those who think that is cool, prime example, if you think it's cool to have your kids videotaping you while you doing specific acts, you are definitely wrong and you need a charge put on you. I'm sorry, I'm keeping it a buck right now. And again, there's no way you're going to tell me you comfortable. Prime example, you are not comfortable with your child dealing with somebody way older. That's something that needs to stop too. Because there ain't no way in the hell you going to tell me you comfortable with your kid being with somebody that's well younger than. No. That right there should get nipped in the butt. And that's on both ends. And you do have some women who do that shit too. Again, that's predatory behavior in my opinion. Fucking opinion, that's what it is. It's predatory behavior. You know you well over 21, 25, and you try to deal with somebody that's not even old enough to go to the club. Again, that's a problem. And it shows. You got to ask that question, like, what can a youngin do for you that a person your age can't do? Like, what? You got to ask that question. You got to logically ask that question inside your mind. What can this person do for me that I can't do for myself, or that I can't have somebody in my age group do with me? Like, what's wrong with you? Elizabeth, what's going on, baby? No doubt, I appreciate you too. What's going on, baby? Again, where does the logic stand in? Where does the morality kick in? Me, if I had kids, I don't think I could see my kids with somebody older or even younger. Nah, what you doing? I'm gonna have to check that right then and there because again, that's just me. I'm from that fucking spot where it was just some things that wasn't allowed, and it was some things that kind of went under the fucking radar. But then again, you had parents who didn't give a fuck. You had some who didn't give a fuck, You had some who did, but just didn't notice that type of thing was happening. And again, it can happen anywhere, anywhere. Gotta be mindful. That's why we say even adults in these schools that's working, you gotta be mindful of, because you don't know what you don't even know if your kid's teacher is probably on that type of time. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's crazy. It was just some things I knew for a fact. Even as much as I thought I wanted to do it, I'm glad I didn't. Because it probably would have fucked me up too. And you fail to realize when you older and you dealing with somebody that's way younger than you, they cling on easily. Prime example. You 21, you dealing with somebody that's 15, 16, you know how they are. Again, adolescents. They young, they dumb, they impressionable. They think once they found somebody, that's it. They found their whole world and then come to find out it's not really it. So again, you setting them up for a fail, and then now you also setting a plant in their mind that when I get older and I feel I can't be with nobody my age, I can fuck around and go deal with somebody younger. Crazy. It really is, man. It's sad when you got people that think that that shit is acceptable. It's not acceptable on all ends. If you are dealing with somebody that's well younger than you, you need to be charged. And if the parent was comfortable with that shit, they need to be charged as well. Because again, that's a form of rape, whether you believe it or not. Doesn't matter. You know, I've always felt like this. Yeah, everybody is for everybody. If you want to be technical, everybody deserves to be with somebody. But in the same token, you're all supposed to be at least in the same age group. You shouldn't be comfortable with seeing a whole grown ass man that looked like he well past his 40s dealing with somebody that just probably got in their fucking early 20s. Not even 21 yet. Got some old men like that now trying to date these youngins that probably just got into college. Like, nigga, what are you doing? You probably got kids that age too. Like, what's wrong with you? Miss T, what's going on, baby? You know, and that's the crazy part about it. Again, it's just things that should not be accepted at all, and they just letting it be accepted. Even down to some of you parents. Again, you can't have a morality code and feel any type of comfortability if your child ain't even 18 yet and they dealing with somebody that's well over the age of 25. And you got some people that are accepting that shit like it's just cool. Nah, it's not cool. You know, if you want to be with somebody that's in your age, or even if they are a little older, don't let it be that crazy much of a gap. You 20 and dealing with somebody that's 50, that's still a problem right there. Because what the fuck? That person probably got kids your age, or probably got kids older than you. So how's that going to work? No, and that's what I'm saying. You got some people that are just too willing to accept everything. No, no. This is where we lose as a community, accepting everything. It's time to start really opening up that third eye and getting back to what we was doing before. And when I say we used to be attacking angles on all the chords, we was. Miss April, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. Like I said, we're gonna definitely have this open panel tonight because I wasn't liking that shit. Those two stories I heard kind of made me fucking throw up because I'm like, how the fuck do you accept that shit? First of all, how do you accept as a parent having your kid out there before age of 8 with makeup and all that other shit on, wearing shit they ain't supposed to be wearing? See, you setting them up for failure already. Just like the ones that are accepting your kids being with somebody older than them, you are setting them up for failure. Not just mentally, but spiritually. You are fucking them up. Because guess what? When they do get attached to that person, and if that person decides they don't want nothing else to do with them, or if that's just like they just finally get a morality code, like, nah, this is wrong. How you think that kid gonna feel? That kid gonna ape shit. They gonna be unhinged. Why? Because they felt like they just got done wrong by somebody they really love. And you forgot when they young, they really do catch on to love quickly. It ain't no just, oh, all right, brushes off, dust is off. You might have to select a few that do it, but then you got others that's really gonna feel that shit. You're gonna have people who really feel that. So again, you basically are setting up a bad example of things to come. Because again, when they do get older, they gonna feel I gotta be with somebody younger so I can. No, shouldn't have to do that. You're supposed to be with somebody that's gonna make you happy. You're supposed to be with somebody that's gonna accept you for you, always try to uplift you and keep you in the best spirits. And it's crazy, man. Again, in this world, it's crazy, man. Shouldn't that's not acceptable in my book. It's not. I know everybody's books is different, but shit, most of us know the damn thing. That's not cool. It's not comfortable at all. And again, that's a form of rape because you basically are pimping your kid out if you want to be technical. And then some of y'all not thinking about the consequences. Now, what if your youngin does get pregnant by that older person? And now, if that older person decides they want to split, now look what's happening. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's too much, man. Riaz, I know that part definitely. You know, but even still, you know, you setting them up for a whole bunch of failure that they don't need right now. Again, let the kids be kids. See, even when I was doing my thing and coming up, I didn't really deal with too many people that was older than me. And if I did, we already knew where that was going. But even then, I was mostly in my own range. Like, fuck that. You know, you accept me, you don't. That's it. And even then, moms had a visual on things. Let me make sure this person ain't. And even when one time I did get somebody that was well older than me, when she found out, she was like, "You wasn't gonna say shit, wasn't you? You thought I wasn't gonna find out." My mom was like, "Man, listen, Inspector Gadget 2.0. It wasn't nothing that didn't go up under her eye." And again, as a community, nothing did go up under her eye because even when she couldn't be around, yo, y'all already know the deal. Yeah, we know. And that's how it used to be. Nowadays, it's not like that no more. Again, some of y'all parents are allowing your kids to be out all hours of the night. Y'all allowing them to be with people well older than, like, come on. Where does the morality code kick in? And that should be something that resonates. Where does the morality code come into place? So I'm saying we gotta definitely try to build a net around this community and just try to bring back that essence because again, it was just some things we wasn't allowing. And if we got wind of it, guess what? It was going to stop right then and there. We ain't doing that no more. We definitely not. We accept every little fucking thing that happens, and then we want to complain later. We can't do that. As the people, you can't do that. You can't accept certain things and then complain about it later. It's either you're gonna stand up and fight right then and there, or you just gonna sit back and let it happen. You know, and that's the problem now. Accepting too much. Gotta stop accepting all of that. That's not cool and that's not acceptable. And see, when I'm saying something like this should resonate because again, let's really get into consideration that we still have problems right now as far as trying to protect kids. Guess what? You still got kids who are being kidnapped. You still have kids who are being, you know, forced into the sex trade and everything else worldwide. You got parents that are being neglectful that are missing their kids. Some of them ain't even fighting to try to find out where their kids is at. Some of them have already accepted the fact their kids is gone. And that still shouldn't even be accepted. No. When your child is gone, you gotta make sure at all ends. It's almost like the army. You ain't leaving without nobody. Even if that body is in pieces, no person is left behind. That's even your kid. Your kid can't get left behind, thrown into a fucked up world or fucked up situation, and you ain't trying to fight to find them. No, no, shouldn't be accepted at all. That's why I say you got to put guards around the kids, period. Because you do have predators that are on that type of time. And I really feel that's a sad notion that y'all accepting certain things that happen. Again, this is how things end up happening. There's some of y'all posting things on social media, especially with your kids, and you don't know who really is on these damn internets. You don't know who the fuck could be a perv and who's not. You know, gotta be mindful and careful because again, this is situations that you can't overlook. There is nothing funny about dressing your kids up in a certain light that they shouldn't be dressed up in. It's not, no. Morality code should kick in by then. And then you putting your kids out there like that, guess what? You might have some creeps and some weirdos on that motherfucker. And guess what? They might try to do something to harm you or yours. Gotta be mindful of what you putting on here too. Again, what you saying, what you do on here, it can have a dire consequence to it for real. Especially when you putting your kids out there in the wrong way. That shouldn't have been accepted at all. And honestly, that parent need to be struck down. God, thanks. This fucking sun is hot, man. Burning my ass. My bad, y'all. This damn sun ain't playing today. But it's the truth. What else you want me to say? What else you want me to tell you? That shouldn't be accepted. Any type of abuse like that towards the youngins, you need to charge too. Because again, you are a parent. Your duty as a parent is to protect your kids at all costs, to give them the knowledge at all costs, and to make sure they're at least moving in the right light. It doesn't have to be exactly what you're doing, but make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, period. So they don't be behind that wall, so they don't be gone forever, period. East Dad, what's going on, my guy? Riders, what's going on, baby? You know, again, you gotta be mindful. And again, some of y'all parents are really doing that shit. You are allowing your kids to be on here, dressed a certain way, doing certain dances, saying certain things that they shouldn't even be saying or doing, period. Then I've seen some parents who have done things with their kids on these TikToks and everything, and there's not been nothing wrong. Even if it's a dance that we know always goes left because everybody want to start twerking and adding shit to it. No, they kept it wholesome. Like, I'm not gonna have my kid out here doing certain. Nah, you're not gonna be doing that. Nah, bro. I'm walking through the parking lot. I'm on my way to the block, nigga. You know, I had to take my morning walk, bro. So about to knock up there in a minute. But it's the truth though. Why should all these things be accepted now? They wasn't accepted back then. They was looked down upon back then. Let you would have did that shit back in the day. You got your kid out here doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing, wearing shit they ain't supposed to be wearing. Most of the parents in the community would have been on your neck. Like, what are you doing? You know, like, come on. You know, that's the sad part about it. They would have definitely been on your neck. Like, what are you doing? Why is your kid out here like that? Nah, if anything, they would have definitely made a call to ACS or something, and that would have been a problem. And that's what I'm saying. When you parents are moving like that, nah, you deserve everything that's coming. If somebody end up calling ACS on you because you over here really doing some off the wall next shit that you shouldn't be doing, and you're putting your kids out there like that, yeah, you deserve everything that comes to you because you're not being a real parent. You're not being a responsible parent. You know, and again, got to be mindful of who you got around and everything. You know, y'all might think it's a damn game. It's not. Not a game at all when you're sitting here looking at the shit day by day. And again, some of y'all just laughing and he. It's acceptable. No, that fucking shit ain't acceptable at all. It's not. Not acceptable at all. If you gonna sit here and tell me it's cool for your youngest daughter or your youngest son to be with somebody well older than you smoke rocks. I'm sorry to tell you that shit. You smoke rocks. There ain't no fucking way of getting around that. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat nothing today. And that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. I'm not sugarcoating nothing no more. However you feel is however you feel. Again, it's a feeling. It'll pass. Just like the seasons, it'll pass. But when it comes to these facts, that shit gonna stay forever. And it does stand forever. Because again, if you are comfortable with your kids dealing with grown-ups, no, that's a problem. Let me would have had a daughter, or even a son for that matter, or let me would have had both. And let me would have thought that they was dealing with somebody well older than them. I don't give a damn if you're a man or a woman. You would have got the wrath of Cain coming from me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Straight up, what is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm gonna give my child a new asshole because it's like you should know better. But then again, the same token, it ain't gonna happen in the first place. Ain't gonna happen because guess what? As a parent, I'm making sure my kids is who they say they are. If you saying your friends is all teenagers, that's what it better be. Especially if you a teenager. Don't let me find out you dealing with somebody or being around people that's well older, because then we got a problem. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of people that really thought it was a game. Nah, it's not a game. Yo, Ja, I'm about to come up, bro. I just seen this nigga too. But nah, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. And it ain't fucking accepted. Most people with a logical mind are going to say, nah, this ain't it. You know, shoot. Look how many people we had that was really on that type of time, even celebrities. And a lot of people got overlooked and they ain't get, and they ain't fucking get chastised about shit. Prime example, Karl Malone. Didn't he have a child with somebody that was 13 and he was still a grown ass man, and it don't matter if it was consensual or not. You, as a grown ass man, shouldn't have even did what you did. It's just that simple. I don't give a damn how much of a celebrity I am. I'm not going that fucking low route. Nah. Shouldn't go that route at all. And that's what I'm saying. Nah, Rachel, because that's the whole fact. Again, just come on. As parents, you are supposed to be on guard regardless. You're not supposed to be sitting here just allowing shit to happen. And if you even get wind of your child being around somebody that's well older, no, you gotta check that right then and there. You might not want to hear it, but you're gonna hear it. Yo, John, you might as well come open this door, bro. But again, it's not accepted. And for most people with a moral common background, they ain't gonna accept it. But you're gonna have those that don't care, which is a sad reality and a problem right now. So I said tonight, this open panel is definitely on point. Open panel definitely gonna be open for anybody and everybody that want to chime in, because these are topics we're gonna have to talk about for real. Yeah, my bad, y'all. But it's the truth though. This is some shit that should not be accepted at all. That's not one of them. If you feel like that's acceptable, you need a charge on you as a parent. I'm sorry. Having your kids out there generally sexualized like that, that's a problem. Whether you want to believe that or not. That shit, my black. My bad.
Ask young man, I asked him.
He said, nah, I asked him yesterday. He said he's waiting for the results. And again, I've always felt like this. You over a certain age, you should know better. You should just know better, period. If I'm in my 40s, you think I'm going with somebody that's just turned 21? Hell no.
I can't come.
Nah, I'm
I
saying.
did that. I
No. I'm saying in general.
definitely
I'm still not going that fucking far, nigga.
I'm
Like,
telling you, everybody got their own.
but you gotta look at it. Nah, that's a problem when you know you got kids that are almost about the same age, or if the same age. That's a problem. At least in my book, bro, that's a problem. Like that's just like you being in your 50s, you dealing with somebody that's 20. You got kids that's 25 or older. Like nigga, how you gonna play stepmama?
I got. I ain't gonna lie to you, June.
Oh man,
carry.
Look, that's I know, but that's
a whole 20-year difference.
Yeah, I know that, but guess what? That's still different, nigga. They was all adults. They was adults. It wasn't no.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, all right.
Yeah, like no, it's not like
June wasn't an adult. June was turning 18. June was turning 18. Carrie had like 3 kids.
Oh, all right, that's different.
She was 30 something. She was 30 something.
It's crazy, man.
But nah, but you know how it is. I feel where you're coming from, but
I know everybody got their
when
fucking.
It's under, because everybody look at it as, all right, if you're under 18 is a bad thing. What if you're over 18 and it's like the nigga, like you said, the nigga 21 and the bitch like 65 or some shit?
That's a problem.
Oh, okay.
That's still a problem, bro. That's predatory.
That's said something down.
That's predatorial. No. Listen, that's predatorial.
But sometimes it comes in mutual because it could be like, as you know, it be them niggas that be loving them old, nasty old ladies that love them not. Because there's people that love people just for lust, and there's people that love them. I see niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of young niggas that be pushing wheelchairs, and I used to be like, yo, bro, that's your grand, nah, nigga, that's my girl type shit. To see, and a person like me, like I tell people, like a person like me, I would laugh, I would crack jokes, but to see shit like that, and then you could feel emotion. You could really like, oh, you can really feel that off of somebody. Like you could feel love. You can't explain it, but you could feel it. But I don't know. That shit nasty.
Because bro, like
nigga talking about he gonna date my daughter underage, nigga. I got 2 fish. You go.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and then not even that, not just the daughter, the boys too, nigga. I'm not trying to have my young boy up there.
I got 2 boys.
I'm not trying to have my young boy that's not even 17 dealing with somebody that's damn near my age. We're not doing that.
If my son
21, we're not doing that.
My son, all right, he's 20. He about to be 21. If he bring a bitch like 40 and he like her, I'm gonna let him know, like, yo, bro. Then if he don't go, I'm gonna let him see how it is, because shit like that always ends up getting a little nigga hurt. A little nigga always be the one to get hurt, because a woman know what she's doing, because you don't own a pussy. Pussy niggas don't own it, even if you married. It's not yours. It's still not yours. That shit, you renting that shit for a few years or whatever.
Crazy. Nah, but you know, it's crazy because then again, I told somebody, I said, man, listen, there's just some things that even if I thought I could have got away with, Inspector Gadget was on every call, like, oh, word, you thought I wasn't gonna find that out?
You got any niggas from 207 that's on this shit right now that can listen to you?
Couple people, but I know one of them probably in the bushes watching.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say what I'm saying. What happened?
You know, but it's something to think about.
You on the train?
Yeah, I went there. I knew I had
something to think about, though.
For what?
to get a permanent card. Yeah, but they said.
Ray, what's that link you dropped, Miss April? I'm gonna have to check that in a minute. I can't do that right now while I'm on this live. At least not on the phone, but I'm gonna check what you're talking about, though. You know,
ain't the Department of Labor? It should be right across the street.
Give me 1 second, y'all.
Alright.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, you gotta be mindful of that.
So I don't know. They might say you're not valid for something.
And you know, you gotta be mindful of the things you putting out there, especially around your kids, regardless to how you feel. You know, and that right there should never be accepted on all accords. Again, there's a difference if you older, y'all both adults. That's different. But when you still young and that person is well older than you, no, that's a problem. I'm sorry. That is a problem. Miss April, I asked that same question. No, try this one, Miss April. What the fuck happened to the truancies? What happened to truancy officers? They used to make, that was another thing that used to keep niggas in schools. Oh, you ain't want to go to school? You was going to sit right there and scarf it? You was going to be sitting somewhere until your parents come get you. You know, we don't even got that no more. And I just spoke about that a couple hours ago. Like, what happened to truancy? Why are the kids able to be out and about? They're not in school. They're not learning nothing. They ain't even doing what they supposed to be doing. Like I told somebody, I said, when the last time you really seen a truancy officer, unless they got to come to your house for some reason, is involved in school? You don't barely see them niggas on the street now. So I'm like, come on now. And I don't know about every state, but I know New York City, I barely see a truancy officer unless they come to somebody's house. But like, yo, listen, like, you gotta get your kid in school or something, like, or we gonna have a problem. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, part of that shit was well before pandemic. We was asking that same question even before pandemic started. I said, what the fuck happened to truancy? I remember them niggas used to be on your neck. Let me see your program. I remember when I was in high school, they niggas tried to run me down. Yeah, but I said, yo, I don't got a class like 1 in the afternoon. I just finished 2 classes. Now let me go to my store and go get what I was getting. They used to be sick. Everybody else, niggas used to be running. I'm not doing all that running. If I know I'm free until a certain time, look, this is my program right here. Right. You don't believe me? Go check my guidance counselor. I got the same guidance counselor my mama has. So that nigga barely in the office. So you gonna have to figure out which day he did and make sure that's what it is. Come on now. It's not even happening like that no more. And there should be a problem. If your kids ain't in school, yeah, you deserve all charges because that's abuse. You're not letting your child learn nothing. You're not teaching them nothing. And you're not letting them go somewhere where they couldn't get some knowledge on something. That's why I said we are going to have this open panel tonight. I'm going to set that time reminder. But this is part of the shit we're going to be covering again. And some people might not want to cover it, but guess what? You can't overlook and underlook it either, because when it's all said and done, we're going to still see the same shit happen. And again, the whole notion of some of y'all parents allowing your kids to be dressed up in certain ways, even for a viral moment, or having them record your viral moments, come on now, that's abuse. Just like the girl that bust her ass in that damn Vine, you got both of your little boys recording the fucking shit while you walking down trying to twerk and bust your whole ass. And then the kids could even help you up. I'm sorry, that's a problem in the community right now. Some of y'all allowing social media to corrupt your minds and affect your parenting. Everything does not have to be recorded. Not everything needs to be on social media. And once some of y'all start getting that, it'll be good. It'll be at least somewhat of pressure, because guess what? Again, these youth and everybody else is on these fucking apps. That's gonna be the first thing. Little girl get on the damn TikTok, see somebody, Mom, what's this? Why are they doing this for? Or prime example, Mama, they doing the same thing you be doing. Now look, like, what you gonna say then? Because again, kids gonna say the damnedest things, but they gonna be telling the truth. Like I said yesterday, the kid gonna tell you the hard-earned truth, whether you want to hear it or not. And what you gonna do then? You still gonna lie to them? You can't. Team DWC, what's going on?
I gotta get a charger immediately.
You know, but that's the problem now. Like, what else can you? I'm telling y'all, my scalp hurt. My scalp really hurt. Because again, what should be accepted and what should not be accepted. Like I said, let that would have been back in the day. Let that would have even been, I'm gonna say 20 years ago. Some of that shit wouldn't have been going down. Nigga, why your kid out here like, nah, son, we ain't having that. Nah, it's not even just that. You got those who looking like they spaced out already on the drugs. You got those who out here looking like prostitutes. You got like, come on, it's too much going on. And you hate to even say it like that, but this is from a hood nigga coming from the hood that see this shit every damn day. I don't care if I'm in my hood. I could be across town. I could be in the Bronx. I could be in Queens. I could be anywhere in the 5 boroughs. You're going to be in spots where you're going to see the shit I'm talking about. You're like, damn, they really let them go out like that? Like, come on now. Shit is crazy. When is it time for y'all to start taking accountability and start really being parents? Come on now. And I'm not saying no, because some of y'all actually doing what you're supposed to be doing and continue to do what you do. Because I know it's not easy, especially in this world. It's not easy at all. Huh? You know, but come on now. There's just some things that we know for a fact ain't supposed to be accepted on no scale ever. But it's being accepted at. It's acceptable for your kid to be a failure in life. It's acceptable for your kid to be behind the wall. It's acceptable for your kid to die. That's how some of y'all looking at it. It's like, if you feel your child don't got a chance, why would you even bring them in the world? Or why would you think to give them to somebody that could give them a chance. Stop being irresponsible. If you're not going to really be able to sit down and give your kids the best possible knowledge and care, then you need to give them to somebody that can. You got people that really be on it like that. Like, well, damn, if they ain't really want them, why the fuck they, like, come on. That's abuse, period. You are setting your child up for uncertainty and failure, regardless. I mean, it shouldn't be accepted. Shouldn't be, but guess what? Some people ain't gonna care anyway. Oh, it ain't my kid. Oh, it ain't my family. Okay, but them people might be around your kid or be around your family. So again, that's gonna be a problem. Yo, Kev, what's going on, my guy? Like I said, when are we gonna really open up that third eye and see that most of this shit that's being accepted ain't acceptable? Should never been accepted in the first place. Again, it's a difference if you dealing with somebody older than you when you an adult. That's different. But when you a kid, come on now. So what, are we gonna allow grown-ups to be with 12-year-olds now? Is that what we saying? Are we gonna allow adults to be with what, babies now? Like, what are we doing? Nah, shouldn't even, nah. And that's how they looking at it, like, oh, that's not normal, bro.
Nigga looked at a female and then
Come on, man.
just said, fuck it.
Nah, but you still, that's still a fucked up, man, listen. That's a fucked up logic that to think about it anyway. That's a fucked up ass logic. Because again, that's not acceptable at all accords, man. Your young daughters shouldn't be with no old men. Your young men shouldn't be with old women. Period. And again, you setting them up for heartbreak and failure because again, they young and dumb. Excuse me for saying it like that, but it's the truth. They gonna think the first person they with is their first love. That was my first true love. And then come to find out, it might not even be. So if they gonna go through it when they deal with somebody in their age group, what makes you think they ain't gonna go through it when they dealing with somebody way older? Think about the logic. Or am I tripping? Maybe it's the weed I'm smoking this morning because I don't know. That shit should have hit. Like, come on now. But it ain't gonna resonate with some people because again, they are comfortable and accepting of that type of bullshit. And again, what if you end up finding out your youngin' is pregnant by an older person? What you gonna do then? You gonna go ape shit, or some of y'all gonna go ape shit. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Y'all gonna act like Sonny Corleone in The Godfather. You gonna go all the way over. Or imagine if that older person is beating on your child. What you gonna do then? Y'all ain't thinking about those factors, right? Exactly.
Boy,
You are not thinking about these fucking factors.
I heard the funniest
Shit is crazy.
this weekend, boy. Nigga ran up to another nigga and told him that he was gonna tell his girl.
Sad, man. Shit is fucking sad. Like, it's crazy. Nigga, what the? My bad, y'all. You already know. If y'all don't know who the fuck that is, that's my boy John in the back. Wait, what the fuck? You said a youngin'?
No.
Oh, there's a grown man coming to another grown man.
These niggas is in their 40s.
Nah, that's
niggas,
man. Listen,
nah.
mind your business, nigga. Like shit, like just mind your business sometimes.
The nigga said we always together, son. This shit was mad funny because we always said that I was already fucked up. The nigga come up to the nigga, get a nigga a pound. So the nigga said, yo, son, no, I heard you fucking my bitch. So the nigga like, what? So this nigga said,
Crazy.
I should go back and tell your girl that you out here fucking other bitches. So when I heard that shit, I said, no way, son, no way. Nah, this nigga ain't just say that shit. As I said that nigga repeated.
First of all, if you still got her as your girl after you found out everything, there's something wrong with you. Let's keep that a buck, son. If I get wind, my lady that had, I don't care if it is my best, if it's somebody I fuck with, nope, you gotta go. And I ain't even gonna get that level. I'm just gonna cut people off. Period.
Nigga ex-girl, the new nigga is the new nigga fucking the nigga old girl. When he went and told him that she had crying. It's like, oh my god. I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, this world is different now, man. Like I said, what shouldn't be accepted is being accepted. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's too much to think about. And I'm still not overlooking that part. What if your child gets with the wrong person and now that person is abusive? Now, what's gonna happen when you see your daughter or your son coming home looking like they just got into the ill fight?
It's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't take that for you to realize that shit ain't even acceptable at all. You don't know who this person is with and what they capable of. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna tell your girl you out
I probably already told her to go tell her.
That shit too funny, son. That shit bad. But you said that shit was bad gumption too. I'm gonna tell your girl. That shit.
Nah, but that, and even still in that token right there, that's fucking corny, cause nigga, I don't know, son. I'm telling you, some of these niggas is doing women shit, and some of these women is doing nigga shit. Sorry to say it like that, y'all. I'm sorry to sound like that on this good old wake and bake, but it's really sad though.
That shit
Nah, and you gonna get that. If you done got wrapped up, he deserved more than 23 years, nigga. Shit. He deserved more than that. Period. Oh, you about to try to get me copyrighted. I can still hear that music.
Nah, that's
I don't care if that
Charleston
I don't care if that's Charleston True. Excuse me for saying it like that, but shit. I got 5 on in the background. These niggas hear everything. My phone hears everything. Niggas heard me when I was in a quiet spot. Niggas said, damn, I hear all the ambulance in there. I'm like, shh. These buildings is killing me too. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's sad though. He deserved more than that. Shout out to Game of Death for saying what he said the other day. In Australia, that's 50 fucking years minimum. They ain't playing with certain crimes out there. Look, if they was to deal like how they do in certain spots across the damn world, you crazy? Half of these niggas would not survive. They wouldn't even think about doing it. Go ahead and steal a loaf of bread in India and see if nigga ain't gonna chop your hand off, nigga. Like, or do that shit in Russia. Go see if they ain't gonna fucking try to kill your ass right then and there. So I'm saying, even certain crimes like that, you gonna get death off the rip. You did what to what? Death. Because they still going by laws of the land. Certain shit is punishable by death. You out here having any type of sexual activities or anything of the sort with young kids? No. Most of them fucking spots, they ain't having that. You need 50 damn years for a minimum. A maximum of 75 or better, depending on how fucking severe the crime was. Sorry to say it like that. Even when it come down to any type of sexual attack on anybody, you deserve the max and the minimum. The minimum should be just as fucking much as the max. Fucking crazy. And again, some things are just being accepted over here, but it's not accepted everywhere else. Shit's sad, man. And some people will try to overlook it. Some people will try to down talk it. You can't down talk that. And shit, for the ones that got kids and the ones that got daughters, they should be the most fucking on point, because guess what? Your daughter is more susceptible to anything. Your son probably might be on some shit to a degree, but guess what? Your daughter gonna feel, because again, that's a nothing but emotions riding up. And if you dealing with somebody older than you, or you dealing with somebody that you think you're gonna be when you come to find out that's not what's gonna happen, guess what? They gonna fucking be at it the worst. They gonna be unhinged. And then it's gonna be a point where they feel like they can't trust nobody. And this is where we get certain divisions now. And I honestly feel that way. If you want to set your kid up for failure like that, then guess what? You deserve a charge too. So I don't care. It's just something even if I have my own kids, I'm just not accepting. I could accept it if you were an adult and you decide to deal with somebody else. All right, that's on you. You did what you do. But when you were young in, hell no. I got to see who the fuck your peoples is, all that shit. Ain't gonna be nothing slipping through the cracks.
They took that shit down yesterday.
Who?
Niggas posted. I don't know who it is. You know that niggas be sharing niggas posts and shit. The nigga re-shit. The nigga said, "Damn, y'all got some ugly ass kids. Stop posting these little bitches." Nah, that shit had niggas crying. But now I go back with the page, that shit is gone.
Yeah, because number one, nigga, you shouldn't be calling no. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be calling no kids no
Niggas
bitches.
said, y'all got some ugly ass kids. These little bitches is ugly. Nah, that shit had me weak. Cause I didn't expect that. Niggas be awesome.
But then it's funny when you first see it, but then when you really look at it, now you ain't even have to go that deep, bro. You could just
do anything for fucking
for 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
I know. Love, baby, what's going on, baby? Y'all already know. If y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Nah, but that shit shouldn't be accepted on all the courts, period. So.
First of all, Carmelo Anthony should have been retired.
Hmm?
Carmelo retiring.
Now?
Yeah,
He be alright.
he retired.
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna pick your ass up right now, nigga. Nobody needs you. So I already say it like that. Nobody needs you. There's a few niggas that still should be retiring. They not retiring. But some of them still got game, bro. Jamal Crawford still got game. That nigga still trying to break niggas' ankles. Telling you, those who can survive the test of time will end up getting on the spot. For all that, Phoenix should have got his ass. He would definitely try to. That's not playing.
Kevin Durant got what he called for. That what he get.
I don't know. I ain't talking about that. I ain't worried about nothing. He ain't one of them motherfuckers. Yeah, it's the truth, though, y'all. There's some things that just shouldn't be accepted. And again, as a parent, you should have enough wisdom and enough goal to say this. I'm not going to accept this shit. This definitely ain't happening. Parents are always supposed to be mindful of who their kids are around, their friends, all of that shit, because you don't know. You do not know. And again, it happened as a community. The community was watchful eyes. So parents was already on point. That's just like when some of the youngies be getting caught with the older folks. Not saying they were doing anything of that nature, but prime example, you a youngin' being around the hustlers. Nigga, somebody catch your ass. Where do you think you going? What you doing? Come here, I'll let you. What you doing with them? What you doing with them over there? Oh, let me go over there and tell your mama you was over here being with these people. Like, that's how it used to be, even though you snitching. So what? We keeping your ass out of trouble, nigga. We don't want you going down this road. And that's a responsible adult right there, nigga, because the niggas got kids.
The Lakers is gonna lose because of the screenwriting. Everybody, they leaked out that screenwriting. That's why the Lakers is losing.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers are supposed to win. All right, what's this? They lost game 3, right?
I believe so.
They were supposed to win game 3 and win the rest of the series, but I don't know what's going on. Everybody's saying that shit because of the screenwriting. That's why they losing. Everybody know. The Lakers were supposed to win the whole championship. Once they leaked out that screenwriting, it was over. And it said that shit too. They were supposed to lose the first 2 games. Lakers were supposed to lose the first 2 games and win from the 3rd game on down to win the championship. I'm pissed off. However leaked that shit, or if it's true or not, that shit's fucked up.
You'd be surprised. Some things do get leaked out, nigga. You'd be surprised. Look at the Simpsons made it quite clear, son, when they fucking predicted that Super Bowl Tom Brady winning that exact same score. I said, look at this shit. You know, but this is what I'm saying. You know, it's just some things you gotta be mindful of. I don't know if I like you like that, Miss April. I don't know if I like you like that.
What's up, baby?
Nah, I got you. Hold on. My phone trying to act in a little laggish. I don't know why. But I got you. Shit wasn't trying to drop the damn link. Piece of shit. My fault, y'all. You hear me cursing in like next 5 seconds. My phone ain't shit no more. But again, this is something that needs to be thought about. What happened to morality compass in the community? Why are certain things is happening? Again, it shouldn't just be about, oh, if it ain't mine, it shouldn't. Nope. Because it wasn't happening back in the day. That's what I'm saying. You couldn't catch some of us really being around some of the older folks if they was doing shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. 9 out of 10, somebody was on your neck. What you doing? Don't go over there. What you doing? Get your butt from over there. What you thinking, boy? Don't let me come over there and tell your mama, boy. 11 a.m. Petty. What's going on, baby? Miss April,
Hey,
baby. What's going on, baby?
wait a minute. Hold on. I got to close. Is there an echo?
No, you
No.
good. You good.
Okay. There is an echo. Hold on.
I didn't hear it on my end. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Yeah, let Miss April fix her mic. I'll be up in here.
Okay. First of all, parents need to stop grooming their kids and pimping their kids out.
Thanks. You absolutely right on that.
And in case y'all don't know, R. Kelly is my family. Okay? I put the link for them text messages. Most of those girls he got with, they lied to him about their ages and everything. He did some things 30 years ago, but that was 30 years ago. But this recent stuff, that documentary and all that stuff, all of those people on that documentary, they were lying. I gave y'all, I put the link in there for the text messages where you clearly had the parents, the one that's got him 30 years in New York, where the whole family was involved, by saying she was 18 and she was really 17. So you lied to a man, and I have a problem. It's not even with him. I have a problem with liars, period. Especially when a man has to go to jail for a lie. So a girl can lie about their age to a man and they sleep with them. So you've already entrapped them because you lied. I don't want to hear nobody telling me what a man should have did. The girl and the family, they shouldn't have lied to begin with. There are a lot of people in prison right now due to lying, thirsty, hungry, the love of money, parents, or even girls.
Oh, Paranormal, what's going on, baby? Angela, what's going on, baby? I see the Cartwheel twins in here. See y'all up in here. You good, Miss April? You know how to address the people coming up in here.
Oh, yeah, I know. And so I'm trying to understand how liars can become the gospel.
Yeah.
You know, this has been hard for me to sit up and have a girl say, well, I lied to him about my age. And then I told him the truth.
Yeah.
So now I'm supposed to believe everything that you're saying now is the gospel.
Nope. You know what you just reminded me of something too, Miss April. It's not even so much as just that. That's not even. Let's bring the. And I'm not even talking about this situation. I'm going a little.
Yeah,
Not,
we can get, I mean, we're talking about liars. And I'm
yeah.
telling you how liars and the love of money is.
Yeah.
And how people fall for lies.
It's not from 2007.
Nah, you know what, Miss April? I'll be honest with you. Even what you just said about that, we ain't even gonna go on that topic. I'm gonna bring something else better. Look how many of them young kids, right? And I'm gonna say this from a Hollywood standpoint. How many of them kids got basically pimped out there? You gonna be the success of the family. We gonna put you
Yeah,
out there. Look how many
yeah.
of them, and look how many of them kids either done went crazy, they done died from drug overdoses. That's because you pushing your kids out there well before their time. Look at
You
like people
pushing
rest
your
in peace,
kids
Gary
out there.
Coleman. Yeah, like Gary Coleman and a few other ones. Y'all felt, yeah,
All
y'all
of
got
them
the,
people have been messed up. They
yeah,
have been messed up.
yeah, because you don't know who they've been around. Especially you finding out now some of these
Well,
people that
you
was in
got
these same
Justin
industries is,
Bieber.
you know,
You got Justin Bieber talking about, I'm waiting on the surviving Puff Daddy to come out.
surviving who? Oh,
I'm
did he?
waiting on surviving P. Diddy,
Oh
Puff
shoot.
Daddy, Sean Combs. You got Justin Bieber saying he groomed him now.
That was the same thing being said about Usher. Usher being at the parties with them, knowing whatever. I'm like, come on now, like
Well,
that's the
yeah,
industry
he
that they
said
was in.
Usher.
Justin Bieber
Usher
come out
turned
and
him out too.
with that shit.
My
Yes.
thing of it is,
Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
my thing is,
No white boy lying about that.
Nah, he not. Go
huh?
ahead, baby, you good? No, you good.
Oh, but yeah, Justin Bieber, he's come out and made his claim. It just seems like in that industry, that world, they just doing some of everything. Um,
Yeah, they throw their
I,
kids
I
to
know,
that.
I know a lot of y'all might have dreams. Y'all want to make it to Hollywood, and a lot of people, they want that style. They want to travel around the world, but um,
At what cost?
Can y'all find another dream? Cause it just seems like these people are selling their souls to the devil, and it just seems like some of these people are getting involved in some heebie-jeebie shit. I mean,
No, you right on that. Again, you right on that. You know, it's not to be funny that he always try to make it seem like we just limited to sports and entertainment. No, we do got prominent judges, politicians that are actually doing certain things on that nature. Not all of them are fucking following the code, but some of them are. And I can give them that much. Again, that's why you don't hear too much about them. Like even in them Senate seats, you got people who are really fighting for the people, but they ain't being heard. So again, why we
yeah,
can't
they're
just
not
get
gonna
those
be
people
hurt.
into those type of dreams? You know, why we can't get those people invested? Like, look, you could be anything you put your mind to. You could try to reach for the stars. If you want to try to go for this, you could go for this. You just gotta be willing to do it. Stop just telling them we can only do sports and entertainment. No, we can do a little bit of everything.
That nigga Jay
We
fuck.
can do everything.
Yeah.
We need people. We need more judges. We need more lawyers. We need more people to be great foster parents. Uh, we need people in so many positions. You know,
You're right.
we need great foster parents. We need. It's just so much stuff that we need for when things go wrong.
All right.
We need our people put in place to help our people um, when things have happened. We need we need we need more regular people. Let me tell you, a college education ain't nothing if you don't have no street sense.
Yeah.
You can go to college and try to study or think because you got a degree that you know the best thing for a child. No, baby. Mm-mm. No, no. But what I would like to say is I think parents that allow their children to be pimped out, that they should be held accountable too. for sex trafficking their kids.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
Hey there,
What's
hey,
guys.
going on, Hammer?
hi,
Hold on. What's
lovely.
going on, Hammer? Riaz, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah,
I'm good.
moment from now, Brian Kohlberg is going to be in court, and
Who?
for killing those four Idaho students.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't hear you at
Oh,
first.
hey.
Sound you outside? Sound like you was breaking up a little bit.
No, I mean the ladies who somebody got a hair dryer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You hear about that woman who left her baby in the woods 4 years ago? They finally got her.
What?
Yeah, she left her
4
Wow.
baby
years old.
four,
Wow,
four
that's
years.
funny.
4 years ago, they found the baby in a plastic bag, right?
Yeah.
They opened the bag, the umbilical cord was still attached to the baby, and they found the woman, and she has kids of her own. But she wanted that other baby that she had to be left in that wood to die, but she didn't die. Luckily, some neighbors saw the baby in the plastic
Hey,
bag, and now they
Paris.
arrested her.
Wow, that's sad, man. Wow, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I saw it on the news. They showed the video of the baby, and the medics and the police was opening this plastic bag, and they heard the baby crying in the bag. And that was 4 years ago, so it took a long time for them to find the mother, and the father didn't even know about it. Now the baby's probably 4 years old now. She's in safe hands. So right
Yeah,
now,
that's crazy.
she's arrested. They arrested her.
Yeah, they were supposed to. Hold
This
on,
is
Cat, what's
Georgia.
going on?
This is in
Hold on,
Georgia.
Cat.
This is in
Hold
Georgia.
on, Tanya. Let me address who just came in here.
Hey,
Cat, what's going on? Letitia, I see you, Bush baby. Go ahead, y'all go.
Yeah, she's in Georgia, so they arrested her for child endangerment and other charges. So
Yeah, that was supposed. First of all,
wow.
anytime you leave your child out there like that, even if you get caught right away, that's still child endangerment because you could have brought that kid somewhere. You could have even left him at the hospital and said, "Listen, I can't do this. I need to give this kid up to somebody who can take care of him, who can raise him." You're not supposed to just in the woods. You fucking lucky because you got wild animals in the woods.
yeah,
Like, come on.
her
Like,
name is
that's,
India.
when people
Her
do
name,
shit like that, hold on. When people do shit like that, you know what I always said? The man upstairs is definitely watching those babies because those are dire situations where you leaving a kid somewhere they could die. And
yeah.
if they, you know what I'm saying, like, people got to understand life is so precious. I don't know why you bring son in the world if you ain't prepared to take care of it.
I remember Susan
Oh,
Smith.
I remember that Tupac song, the Brenda Guy Baby song. Remember that?
Remember Susan Smith? She left her. She took the car into that lake and dropped her two boys in
Yeah,
there, and she
yeah,
blamed the black man for that. I hated her for that. And now she
yeah.
might get out pretty soon in a couple of years. So she might get out, Susan Smith. I hated Susan Smith. And every cop was looking for every black person around that had something to do with it, but it was her because some guy told her I don't want the kids, but she loved this dude, and she got in her feelings. So I hope she rots in hell.
Oh,
So
wow.
Listen, she's already suffering, and this is what I say.
yeah,
Even when people end up going through that, they suffer because guess what? That
yeah,
man upstairs ain't playing. You got a conscience at the end of the day.
yeah,
I don't care how fucking thorough you claim to be. That right there was a selfish act, especially
yeah,
when it's involving kids. Come on now.
yeah. I remember that Andrea Yates. She dragged her children into the tub and drowned them all. One of the boys tried to escape, but Andrea Yates dragged him back into that tub, and she
Hmm.
drowned all her kids, man.
Yeah, I
Oh,
And
wow.
remember that one.
yeah, that was an awful case, man. I hope she rots in hell too. So,
Oh, wow.
But it goes to show you too. Sometimes you gotta be mindful of who you even having kids with, because some of these people might have mental issues and you not even know it. You gotta vet
Oh,
your
wait,
people good.
remember sorry to cut you off, but I was just gonna ask you, remember those two artists I told you, those two UK rappers? Basically, I told you about this guy named DBS, and you know the things I showed you,
I'll
you
see you
read the
later, Ben.
article.
I'm gotta
That's
go.
why, no, that
Hold
I
on.
found that article from
All right, thank you.
2017, and basically, 23 years is, that's he got 23 years for those charges. And the other guy, Solo 445, got 30 years for 21 counts of the R word, basically.
Yeah, but see, all in all, he should have got more than that. But
No,
even
I
still, guess
agree with
what?
you, though. I
He
agree.
gonna suffer. He gonna suffer because guess what? even when you do think to come back into society, everybody knows your whole thing. So you're not going to really be accepted nowhere.
Yeah.
The ones that might accept you, they only going to accept you because it might, like I said, you're going to have some people who actually will ride with their family even when they doing the wrongest shit. But
Right.
other than that, you're going to have most of the people with a common logic mind and say, hell no, nigga, I can't trust you. If you just got out of jail for that, I can't trust you around none of my peoples. Like, I can't do that.
Right.
No doubt, Hammer. Appreciate you. And Miss April, you pop back up. I don't know what happened to you, but you can pop back up. I think the link is still in the chat. If not, I could drop it again. But yeah,
Okay.
like those type of moralities, guess what? Them shits hit home. And sometimes it comes home to roost for those because guess what? You know you was wrong in this situation and you still went and did it anyway. So I'm saying you still have a clear decision in life on what you're gonna do before you do it. And if you want to still do it, then guess what? You don't deserve no type of pity, no sympathy, no nothing. You get
Right.
what you
I
get.
agree with you. I agree with you. You know, those two cases that I told you about, yeah, them two deserve to have a longer case.
Yeah. Uncle L, what's going on? Realist, what's going on, y'all? See y'all then. No, but it's the truth though. That's what I'm saying. Like, even for those who did the unthinkable, you killed and harmed your kids. That shit gonna stick with you forever because that's your kid's blood on your hands.
Right.
You can't get around that. And some people think that, man, listen, there's certain things in life you ain't gonna never be able to escape. You ain't gonna never be able to not look at because guess what? You still have a conscience at the end of the day. So even when you think your conscience is gone, it's not. But when it starts hitting you, you'll notice that your life will be starting changing up a whole bunch differently.
Right, so
So
it's basically like a black mark on your heart, basically. The way, you know, like certain deeds you do, it's basically like a black mark in your heart. The more bad deeds you do it, the more it covers it, and the more you can't feel it. So spiritually, your heart becomes black.
yeah, but then guess what? That blackness at some point it gets shown. That's why I told somebody like it's just some things you can't do and think you ain't gonna be able to live with. Not.
All right, but isn't it? No, I think on Judgment Day, I think it's just like, you know, your deeds and stuff like that, you know? Like if you do more bad deeds, you know, it's like represented like a snake or something, you know, like a large, you know, if you do so much bad deeds, the snake will grow larger and consume you. That's not my place to judge, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. What's going on, Miss April? What happened to you last time? What happened? You just want to leave? You just want to leave the club and they pay your
I
fee?
don't know what happens. I'm gonna have to close some of these tabs when I get off of here. I don't know what happens. StreamYard be kicking me out sometimes. But
Nah,
yeah, unfortunately, you know, there are good people in the world, and there are some bad people that suffer from mental illness too, and you know, and some people have done some horrific things, and they weren't in their right minds. Because for any woman to harm their children, I will always have to say that they ain't in their right mind. That would always be my take, because if you birth these children, you know, you love them. But then again, like I say, there's like postpartum depression. There's a lot of factors now. New studies are showing. So, you know, there's some bad demonic spirits out here. People.
That's why. That's okay, yeah, there's a saying with it, but you're right. And basically, that's why they say Judgment Day is very near.
Well,
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ms.
they're
April.
not gonna have to answer to me. They're gonna have to answer to their higher power, the universe, whatever anybody believe in, the dog, the Buddha, or whatever. But
Yeah. But you see,
I,
this is the
I,
thing
I'm
here.
just gonna always try to give people the benefit of the doubt because I do believe everybody can be redeemed. Um, but parents, back to what I was talking about, parents that willingly pimp their kids out need to be charged with sex trafficking and pimping their kids. So until you stop it and in the house, putting a man in jail ain't gonna help nothing. You it's like you still letting the parents get a pass for pimping out their kids. Whew. So, but hey,
I'm
you
gonna tell
know,
you. I'm gonna say this right now, Miss April. There are some people that do suffer from that PTSD. I grant it, but then you got those who knew that they were going through something and got the help. They ain't harm their kids, even if they thought about it. They didn't do it. So again, you right. You're gonna have those demonic spirits that just don't give a fuck. But you're gonna have those who, even if they not in the right mind, they most they're gonna do. I'm gonna give my kids to somebody so they don't get hurt.
right.
I knew like two people that I went to school with. They had their first. They one of them had twins, and even as bad as she thought about doing certain shit, she realized it was a problem. No, I gotta leave them with. Look, I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave them with y'all for a little minute until I get myself right. She went and got help and all of that because she was really going through it. Like,
well,
like
Nate,
yeah,
neither one of us,
uh,
she might have been one of those that recognized her problem. Everybody don't recognize. And just because you got a few that was able to recognize, we can't take away from the lot that didn't recognize.
no, I'm
So,
not taking away. I'm not taking away from
yeah,
nothing. Don't get
yeah,
that. Look, I don't want you to get that misconstrued. I'm not taking it away from nothing. I was just saying
yeah,
in general, you got those who they identify that shit, even if they feel they
yeah,
ain't moving the right way. Prime example, if you know you feel prime example is April, you know you feeling off on a certain day. You know damn well the most you gonna do is sit back, relax, try to get yourself right. You know, you're gonna have people that do that. You like, damn, I really ain't yeah, let me fall back. Let me do this. Let me do this. You're gonna do that
Right,
sometimes. You know, but
right,
I'm not
right.
taking away from nobody. You know, because you're gonna have those that don't think they got a problem until shit really hit the fan.
I was gonna say that anyways, right, you're right. And also you have those people who knew what they were doing, but all they saw, they just let them see the color red and just go through. It's not right, but they just, let the color red consume them.
Yeah. Miss April, it sound like you eating over there. What you eating over there, baby?
oh, I had some sausage and grits and my coffee and stuff. It was a late rise, but everybody, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, and mental health. I'm telling you, it's rampant right now. Um, they have
Right,
closed so many facilities. Um, they don't even give they've closed the clinics.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give them the right type of treatment anymore. And everybody, hey, we all got some few loose screws.
right,
Even
right.
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even
I,
me. I need to be I need to be in the therapist chair right now. Shit. Oh shit.
no,
You done dropped the
happen,
plate. Shit,
happen.
she done
I
dropped again.
only do counseling. I only do counseling when it's needed, though. I only talk to someone who's very close to me, mostly, though. Every time, I don't know, every time, though, all I have to do is before I go to sleep, I have to read by a spiritual book. I have to read the Quran constantly every day, so then I can get rid of any bad dreams, any spirits, anything, so then I can sleep peacefully. You know?
I hear you. I hear you on that one. Sometimes all you need is just even if, like I said, even if you ain't a spiritual person or whatever, you just should have a common balance and a common ground to know, look, I don't want this, I don't need this. Hold on, I got you, Miss. Hold on, I got you. If you drop off this panel one more again, Miss April, that's all.
I know. If I drop down one time, I don't know what the heck is going on. Shoot, I got
Look,
a new phone and barely know how to work this thing. I don't know what the heck is going on. But
I'm about to
again,
say,
this is mental health month, as I was saying. And we can see now the damage that the United States of America has done by taking funding out of mental health.
ah, shit. No, you're right. Yeah, like I said, son, we've been speaking
They
about
have closed facilities. People can't get the right treatment. And it's not even a race thing anymore. You've got people of all races. And the United States of America, you know, they didn't care about people that had mental illnesses.
Right.
And
Craig, what's going on, Craig?
I would never believe that any parent, especially a mother, just killed her child. I mean, deleted her child. I will always feel like it was a bad demonic spirit that got a hold of them. Because a mother's love for her child is like unconditional love.
Right.
Women's bodies, see, women, we go through so much. Y'all don't know. Between hormones, you know, chemical imbalances, all kind of stuff women go through.
Mm.
And so hopefully they will start putting more funds back for mental health treatment.
But if they don't,
Because it's needed right now. We can see the damage it's done. But then again, those parents that pimp their kids out willingly, so they don't have to work. And I put those text messages. I need everybody to please read them text messages, and you'll get an understanding on how people will send their daughter in to set up somebody, and they'll all go along with the lie to try to get money.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, I feel as though any parent that grooms or pimps their children out, they need to go to jail as well. I don't want to hear nothing about bad parenting, because it started at home. It started at home with the parents.
yeah.
Right.
And so you got all of these people now that are coming out. You got Brooke Shields. I mean, Here she was at the Playboy Mansion when she was 12 years old.
Astaghfirullah.
That's what. That's all I'm saying. But I said that a long time ago too. I said if you think that's cool or comfortable, that's not comfortable. And
I
that is
can remember a woman telling me that, you know, because they have a painting of Brooke Shields while she was naked. And she was like her mama was there. What the hell does her mama being there got to do with a man's DICK getting hired? Sitting there painting a picture of a naked 12-year-old girl. If they did, I mean, you know, you done put the cheese right in front for the rat. Excuse me? Like, and I had to tell her, are you serious right now? So because her mother was there while people were painting a picture of this 12-year-old girl naked, like that stopped men from wanting her.
no, that made it worse. That made it worse because again, you got people out there that are on that type of time, and that's what I'm saying. Like even on here, you got to be mindful of what you're doing with your kids because you got fucking creeps out here. You really got creeps out here, and it's not acceptable. That shouldn't have been accepted at all. And if anything, is what I'm saying. A lot of people shouldn't have. A lot of people shouldn't have.
Yeah, she made this movie, The Blue Lagoon, when she was naked, was on the island. And I wanna make this clear. I am not a pedo lover. I get so sick of that. I don't like it, but I'm gonna stand by my family no matter what. Okay, don't get it twisted. Just like Nate, I know him, you know, but I know I don't do that. If you my friend, I'm with you through the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, however people choose to handle their relationships with people is their business, and I respect everybody. So, just because somebody is my family member, I'm gonna stand by my family. So I'm just making that clear. But that does not mean I'm trying to justify their behavior and stuff. You need to know all of the facts before we make assumptions on people too. So, but yeah, Brooke Shields, she finally has come out and says that she was, uh, you know, she was molested and violated, you know. But here again,
Yeah.
you know, she got pimped out when she was 12 years old.
Yeah, but that's that. Wait, just like you said, there's a lot of shit that you think wasn't going on back then that was going on, and a lot of them was showing it. A lot of them was showing it back then. Look at, like I said, look at prime example people like, may he rest in peace, River Phoenix, the little girl from Different Strokes that played Kimberly, a few other ones. Like they was technically pimped out early. Child stars getting thrown out there, and then look what happens. You being around these type of behaviors, drugs, and everything else. And look, most of them definitely was speaking truth. Even the ones that didn't go heavy on the drugs. Like, look, you see people like Corey Haim and them. They was being truthful. Like some of them people, their careers ended right then in the 80s and the early 90s because guess what? They really was speaking out against that shit in general. And what better way to shut you down? All right, you telling too much truth. All right, watch this. If you ain't killed, they gonna kill your career.
Yeah.
Anytime you speak
Well,
any type of truth, that's what happens.
I believe everything Jaguar Wright says. And I try to tell people between her and Orlando Bloom, they done went crazy. Cause they
Oh wow.
seen something they shouldn't have seen. Everybody can, you know, we want to make everybody strong. Everybody's not strong.
Oh wow. What about a minute? What about MC Shan? I've heard about him when he was probably younger, a
You
long
know,
time ago. Something happened to Shan or something, no, and that's why he hates. The he
you
hates
had
the
you had a DJ that went around. What was that DJ's name?
African Bambaataa.
No. This was a white
Which
DJ. He was
uh
a popular guy. He gave
Tim Westwood.
over 1,000 black women like HIV, but you don't
Oh,
hear them talk about him.
oh wow. Is wait, I know one DJ in the UK is very famous. There's like multiple allegations though. His name is Tim Westwood.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's the podcaster slash the radio host. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot of things you'd be surprised with what's going on. And I think I can't remember the DJ name, Miss April, but I know you're talking about. And
Yeah.
No, I'm not
you
too
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
I'm
They
not too
certain
sure.
things they'll slide under the rug. Certain things they
Oh,
definitely slide up under the rug.
okay, I'm not too
Oh,
sure. Can you please
yeah.
explain a bit about it? I'm not too sure about this one.
But some of these people, they saw something.
Yeah.
But that DJ that see, you don't hear about the DJ that infected all these black women. But then you want us, but you focus on my people. No, focus on them too.
First of all, I feel like this period. Anybody out there doing anything of that nature, you are killing somebody because again, you're not telling somebody, you're not being truthful on shit. Like, and that's the sad part about it. Like, you had women that did that too. I think somebody just got arrested out here in New York City a couple years back behind that shit. She had full blown AIDS, and I think she done hit more than 80 people. So imagine those 80 people upset, didn't even know she had it,
Oh
and
wow.
they possibly could have it. Yeah, unprotected and all. That's what I'm saying. Again, you gotta be mindful. Even when you dealing with somebody, you gotta be mindful. That's not somebody you taking as your forever. You better wrap that shit up, sucker. Like straight up.
Okay. Okay. Now you know what? To be honest, though, look, I've heard about the Tim Westwood stuff, right? I mean, I don't want to believe it's true. It's not that I'm not trying to deny it. It's just that look, there's a part of me that doesn't want to believe it's true. I just, I understand what you're saying though with him, but with me, there's still a little bit in me that doesn't want to believe it's true.
Yeah, but see, guess what? Sometimes if facts is put in front of your face, you gotta accept it. If it's to the T facts, you can't deny that. You
Yeah,
just
that's
can't.
true. I agree with you. Yeah, I mean, the more and more come, and if it's confirmed, if they investigate it, then yeah, I'm more likely to believe it. It's not that I don't believe them, no. It's just that it's hard to.
It's hard to believe anything when it's first just coming out. But if you already got factual details and people coming out definitely and they not lying, you can't refute that. You can't.
Yeah,
I don't care how much you
that's
try,
true.
you can't.
No, that's true though. I agree.
Okay, that
Say that again, Miss April. Oh shoot, Miss April, you cutting in and out again. Oh shit, Mary B, what's going on, baby?
that DJ was from South Carolina, and it was 600 black women that he infected with HIV. So y'all can Google DJ who infected black women with HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but it's crazy though because again, that's why I said even when you doing whatever you doing out there, you still gotta be mindful and safe. And if you ain't, you gonna put yourself in a predicament. If you don't catch AIDS, you gonna catch herpes. You don't catch herpes, you gonna catch the chlamydia. You don't catch that, you gonna catch crabs. You gonna catch something along the lines. You be like, damn, I could have avoided this. But you just, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, this
Well,
shit just gotta fuck me up.
I'm having a problem.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Like I say, boy, I got a past too. Thank God I didn't end up with nothing. Because,
Uh-huh.
we were back in the day,
Uh-huh.
people wasn't using all this type of protection. But I can't believe women out here now having unprotected sex now. But they still are. It's a whole lot.
It's a lot to take in. It is a lot
You
to take
know?
in because it shouldn't even go to that route anyway. Like again, and it's the truth. Like I said it, like Craig said, like most everybody said it. Kids should be kids, man. They shouldn't be subjected
Exactly.
to a
They're
lot of the
supposed
shit that
to
they
be
subjected to.
children.
Yeah, let
They
them.
should be
They supposed to be
following the
innocent.
ice. Yeah. Kids should be saying, Mommy, there go the ice cream truck. They should be running to the doggone ice cream truck, not running for somebody to take pictures of them naked or dressing them up as a grown woman and
Yeah.
lie about your age so we can get a bag. No. Well,
No, that's what I was saying. Like I was saying earlier, I said it kind of make me sick because I told somebody, I said I can never see you having your child up there, even in real time. Like I said, it's just you shouldn't even be having your kid out there in that type of notion anyway. Because guess what? You don't know who the hell is out there. You know,
Right.
well.
fucking crazy. Hold on, Angel, what's going on, baby? Emily,
Right.
what's going on, baby?
Right. I mean, that's why I always have my family, following me on social. I have my dad following me, I have my brother, I have my uncle following me. So I'm all safe though, basically. And I private my account too. And also though, I tell both my parents what I do anyway though, even here.
You still supposed to keep a strong communication period, even when you get
No,
into.
I know. No, I
No,
know.
listen,
I
you
know.
are supposed to because it's only so many. It's only so much now. When you get an adult, there's only so much your parent is supposed to know, and it's only
Right.
saying that because
Right.
they don't want to know your personal details. But as far as everything else that's on the outside, like prime example, if you know for a fact your child is being abused, now that you're gonna see that. You're
Right.
gonna see that one way or another. So you're gonna have to still have that communication open. Like you making my child happy, that's one thing. But if you doing something else along the lines where they unhappy, now we got a problem. Even if you an adult, nah, I ain't trying to hear that. Like you ain't putting your hands on nobody. Again, you will get that Sonny Corleone treatment from Godfather. You put your hands on my sister, nigga. Bite your hands, everything. Now you gotta go. But give you a good stern lesson. Don't do it again.
Oh wait, what?
No child should
Wait,
be
what?
left alone unsupervised with any adult. I don't care who it is.
Exactly.
Right. Don't let your
But these are
don't let your
situations like
children
that.
on social media until they become teens, basically, in a way, That's just how my parents said. They didn't let me have social. They allowed me to have YouTube and just watch the stuff that I liked as a kid, basically, on YouTube. But social media, I didn't get that until I was a 15-year-old.
Yeah. But it's just, like I told somebody, I said, you can't be comfortable. Like I was telling somebody. And I said, I don't care what accord it is. If your son or your daughter is maybe 17 and they dealing with somebody over the age of 25, that's a fucking problem. That shouldn't even be accepted in the first place. And if you're going to accept it, yeah, you need a charge too, because that's abuse. Fuck you don't. You gonna allow your 16 or 17-year-old to be with somebody that's in their probably 30s? No.
Who was the other girl? Oh, who was that other actor? She just came out and said her mother let her date an older man, and when she was in high school.
Oh wow.
Mm,
That's
oh
crazy.
my god. Oh, she was with this guy, and he was the football coach, and he cheated on her. That lady. God dang it! Why am I having
Take your time, Miss April. I'm gonna look it up.
memory blocks today? Hold on.
It's all
Hold
good,
on.
baby. Like, no, but it's the truth though. Those type of situations, everybody should be really thinking about.
Right.
Even with my, like I said, even with my goddaughters, I wasn't playing that shit. I had to know who the fuck who your peoples was, because it might be a possibility I come across your ass and I'm out and about. And as a godparent, I'm still going to do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Like, hold up, what are you doing over here? But other than that, like I told somebody, like, it's a lot of things you shouldn't accept. That's one of them. And look, like I was why you up here, Miss April. Look, you hear me saying this shit again. You ask why the parents ain't getting in trouble about their kids not going to school. Guess what? Where the fuck is the truancy officers? Like, that's the problem. Like, what happened to that? Like I said, the only time truancy ends up popping up is if they have got a reporter ready from the school, like, nah, you gotta go visit them. Other than that, they ain't coming, they ain't outside, they ain't really making sure these kids is getting to school left and right. They're not doing that.
Exactly. Exactly. Because like I say, in high school, if you wasn't in first period, they was calling the parents out. They was calling the house. Neil Long said back in February that
Yeah.
her mother, when she was 15, allowed her to date a 30-year-old man.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't even tell nobody that mess.
You know what's crazy? I just said this earlier. Now, if your child is that young and dealing with somebody older, imagine when they get older. Now they gonna be trying to deal with somebody that's younger. It's a repeated pattern. That's something that needs to stop. That shit is not acceptable. That's the sad part about it. Like, some people would normalize that shit. It's not normal at all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Um, everybody wanna act like it's everything is okay. Neil Long could have kept that information. I did not need to know that her mother let her date a guy 30 years old when she was 15. It's just some stuff I don't need to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But guess what? This media has been such a powerhouse. Like I said, certain things that just ain't private no more. And some things you honestly should just keep to yourself. You honestly should do it. Only because, again, it still paints a black eye. Like, come on now. Like, if that's the case, your mom should have been charged for that type of shit back in the day.
30. Damn.
Yes, look it up, y'all. Neil Long. I come with facts. That's why I
Yeah,
can't remember everything. I be all over the internet. But yeah, she said it.
fucking crazy. And even,
Yeah.
like, come on now. That's what I'm saying. You had some people that really, and then it's sad because even back in the day, all right, you had some that we didn't know that it was like that. But for everybody else, if we thought it was like that, as a community, we was on it like, what the fuck you doing? And even going to the parent like, yo, what's wrong with you? And a lot of times we would get them out of those situations because guess what? If this was a setup for failure, not. And guess what? Some people can mess themselves up even like that right now. Because guess what? If you on some sort of label where you every time you have a kid, they take your kid from you, that's a problem right there. And a lot of times, if they know, prime example, they got some mentally challenged people, right? But they know that if they out here doing whatever, and they just constantly having babies. At some point, they take them babies from them because now you just having kids all crazy for nothing. You know, it depends on what the whole situation is, but everything is, you know,
Right,
that's what I'm saying. It's a
right,
community thing, man. Got to be able to identify these problems.
right,
Well,
nigga.
like I say, they're trying to normalize everything that's wrong.
That's where judgment is really. But
They
anyway,
trying
look,
to,
I agree with
they
you.
want to
That's
shove it down our throat. Yeah, that ain't cool. It ain't cool.
You know, like I
But
told somebody,
you know, Nate and young Riaz.
mm,
yes, Miss April. I'm
Okay,
listening.
oh God, I lost. Okay,
yeah. Oh, don't
okay. Now
lose me,
this is
baby.
a question I'm asking y'all.
Okay.
So, being that these aren't my kids, right?
Yep.
Mm.
And if the parents are okay with it, who am I to say something?
Shoot, it still should be a moral compass. That shouldn't be accepted at all.
Who am I? No. And the reason I ask this question is because I had a person tell me to mind my own business and worry about my child, not theirs.
But you see, that's the sad part right there. They're right there. See, back in the day, right there, that would have been an immediate call to the people like, yo, you got to come get these kids. There's something going on and it's not looking good. That's why I'm saying, as a community, even when it came down to child services and everything, everybody was in accordance. It was the select few that fell through the cracks, but everybody else was, nah, this ain't happening. You identified it, you knew what it was. We ain't even doing that no more. That's what I'm saying. Even when I told, like, start grooming these kids in the right directions, groom them even to that. We need more people like that that's going to be in the child services system that's going to do something for these kids that they see is
Right,
definitely
that's why,
wrong.
Nick, that's why I actually do my pen now, because you know what I've got, right? I've already told you, right? That's why I'm not allowed to leave the home. You know, when I say I want to grab my friends and stuff like that, it's not because I already know why I can't now, because, you know, I'm not fully ready yet to actually, you know, go unsupervised alone. That's why it's easier to go out with family. I never leave the home alone for other things. If it's like to go to school and stuff like that, that's a different story, you know? But other than that, I just go with family. It's not because I already know the true reason why they do this, because it's to protect me. I've already known that. So I already respect it.
Now, the realest you done threw Granny's back out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
My scalp pain. I would look back into the chat and see that shenanigans. My scalp hurt.
Really said he done threw Granny's back out. Lord have mercy.
Oh, wow.
See, look.
When
Yeah, Mary, sit his ass down. Tell him to sit his ass right on down. It's too early in the damn day for that shit. There ain't no damn time for no shenanigans, you leprechaun. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nigga, leave your shit in
when I was in school, basically, I had girls my age that try to hit on me, basically. You know, ask me to date them. But I say, nah, I just consider you as my friend. And I explain the face thing, and then that's that. Leave them at that. Just friends on them. Even though we're both the same age, I don't do that.
You spoke about that earlier. I know. And again, you can't force nothing on nobody. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, and see, this the thing too. This is, and for anybody that is needing to hit, is like even down to the kids. Some of y'all like to be on social media. Hopefully, you hear this positive message. And this is just coming from me, the hood booger in charge. If you know there's something going on in your own family and you feel it's wrong, open your mouth and say something. Don't be scared. It does not matter. You have to get the right type of help because, again, sometimes not going to be able to identify what's going on if everybody's keeping quiet. We got to get back to that part of the community. We cannot allow these kids to be in the midst of certain things they don't need to be in the midst of. Even when it comes down to what you doing in your house, you might have to limit certain shit. And if you don't, you're gonna make sure their asses is asleep. That's just it. Like I'm sorry, like it starts everywhere. Not just home, starts everywhere, even in the community. Again, you gotta bring that back. You doing what with who? How old is it? What? Oh wait, hold on. Nah, we got a problem. You get back to that. And some of y'all should not be thinking that again, that's acceptable. No. Anybody over the age of 21 shouldn't be with nobody under the age of 21. That's just law of the land. Need to get back to that. But yeah, I digress. You good.
Okay. I mean, I always forget to. I know I'm good though, but I always forget that I do the repeating thing constantly.
Well, all I got to say is
Mhm.
until we come back on one accord, cause we all over the place now. We say no to this, but yes to this. Yes to this, no to that. Like, oh, it's okay. You can disrespect your elders now. You ain't gotta listen to them. Hell, they don't know everything. Oh, I remember when they was an alcoholic on drugs. You know, this is the type of stuff we do. Yeah. Then we don't want nobody telling us nothing. You know, you got folks not telling you to mind your own business. Mind your business. So,
I don't know. My scalp hurt. Every time I gotta bring this up too, my scalp be hurting. My bad.
what?
Like, my scalp really hurt because just me for a morality compass, like I just can't do that. I'm sorry. Like
But
I
yeah,
can't even see
but
myself.
I'm telling you what's going on. People don't want you talking to their kids no more. They don't want you talking to their children. Period.
So if that's the
Like
case,
I
they need to
said,
teach their kids something, period. And not and this way it don't be a problem. If you're a parent, you're still supposed to be on that forefront regardless. Morality compass. You don't want nobody to talk to your kids. If you feel like that, right, Miss April, guess what? You got to teach your kids everything. And even still, they're going to have to talk to other people. How you think you're going to get a job if you ain't talking to the person that's interviewing you? I know where you're going with it, Miss April, though. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want nobody talking to your kids, guess what? They're going to talk to your kids.
and
I
you
know where
got
you're
some
going
of
with
these messy mammies. You got some of
that.
these mammies. They messy. They don't want you saying nothing to their kids. You know. And they just as trifling too. I said it, because they still messy too. Mm-mm. But then when the daughter come up pregnant, they want you to be at the shower, bag gifts, and help with everything. Now move along. Mm-mm. Uh, mm-mm.
That shit is crazy. Wait, hold on. Did I bring my charger
Yeah,
with me?
it's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. Because like I say, you know, if you knew how many people are going to tell me, or people I know, to like, don't talk to their children. Yeah, you
If
ain't,
you
you ain't ish. And some of these people, some of these kids, these kids, you know, they ignorant, so they want their kids to be ignorant. Don't even get me started. Like I say, they ignorant, So they want their kids to be ignorant.
Facts.
Let that marinate.
Yo, Rice, what's going on, bro?
Hey, where your friend at that be in the background, Nate? Where he go?
Comatose for a little minute.
Oh shit, y'all. Oh, that's right. This is the Wake and Bake show. Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta see if I got my charger. I think my phone about to die. Damn it! I've been doing
Oh,
too
okay.
much. Nah, I've been up since early, but I'm just
Mhm.
realizing. I'm like, oh, let me make sure I got this just in case. Oh, fuck my life. It's like, let me stop playing. I think I got a spare one. I don't. Well, I'm good. I'm still at 40, so I'm good. I got that screen table up.
But
I
you
thought I
know,
had a full charge. I've been up since this morning, though. But
oh, okay. You know, there are no laws against bad parents,
yeah,
but they show go after the man or the woman. Well, but you're not going after the parents who instilled this in their kids' mind. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on in this world. No, I should say it's a lot going on with the people that in the world. The world is fine.
some of it is destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. Like you just said, they want to be ignorant. They're gonna raise their kids ignorant. But then again, that's still setting them up for failure. And why do that? If you ain't prepared to even like be in accordance with yourself, how could you put anybody in the world and try to? Oh, my head hurt. There's so many different elements and parameters. That's why I say I think tonight open panel gonna be, continuation. This is definitely gonna be something we need to speak about. So some
Okay,
people might
what's
not
the
really want to hear
open
this shit.
panel gonna be about tonight?
Wait, what time is it gonna be and what is it gonna be about?
It's an open general discussion. I'm still gonna talk about what I was just speaking about now. Like what's to be accepted and not. That should not be accepted. No adult with a young
Exactly.
kid should be accepted like that.
I agree with you 100%. I agree
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
we still tackling mental health too. Don't get it twisted. But it's
You
gonna be for
know,
more than a month. So like I said, we gonna be
I
in here.
no, right. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But like we're giving out points and you explaining it. Can we make it a bit? Can we like simplify the points a bit so I can understand it? It's not that I don't want to listen. I'll listen, but also I just want the points to be a little bit simplified so I can actually understand what's being said.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing that simple, Riaz. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Almost everything is open for discussion. Hence why it's called the open
No, I
panel.
get it. No, I get it though. It can be about the discussion, but I mean like the point in the same way you're saying it, but also in a very simple way about the thing. So basically, like how the point is, just like basically break it down bit by bit so I can understand it. So then I'm not overwhelmed with too much information. I'm just letting you know though. I'm willing to listen, no doubt.
Nah, I get you, bro. And like I said, all in all though, there's a lot of things that can be broken down. Hence why a lot of these conversations I end up breaking down. I still was supposed to do part 3 to society's woes, but I'm gonna wait. Like I said, it's a whole general discussion, period.
All
You
right.
know?
Who is this? They said the education system. Baby, let me tell you something. I couldn't be a teacher. Cause if any of these kids put their hands on me, I'm gonna stomp their butt down like that other teacher did. These kids is out of hand. Anytime you got kids fighting teachers, going up over cell phones and putting their fingers in their face,
Yeah.
I'll get a murder charge.
Okay. I mean, I know one UK artist. His name's Sneakbo, and basically, since he's a legend, when he was young or something, when he was in school, he was like a bad kid, basically. And he used to like, like I don't know, before, like I guess though in South London, where he was growing up and everything, pretty much he loses his, probably back then, lost his temper, and he pretty much, other than not just buying other students, he fought his own teacher as well, and, used to be a lot of trouble. And by then, he got sent to this type of program where they bring the bad kids there. What they do with the bad kids back then. In the streets, he probably did something a long time ago, you know, and he got him. He was like, it was so hard for him. He moved to Nigeria or something, and he pretty much, when he went to school there, he knew he had to be on his best behavior, or otherwise the entire school will come and beat him instead. So, it's the best thing is I'm just telling you what I've watched, the documentary. It's just simplified it. When you're on your own time, just watch, his documentary basically. In your own time.
Yeah, no doubt. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I thought somebody else was popped in here. I'm looking back at the
Oh,
chat.
I think I'm gonna go chill in the chat right now. Thanks for having me up, bro.
You already know, bro. You're more than welcome. You already more than welcome to pop up. Mary,
Thank
what you done did? Did you snipe somebody? Wait a minute. Did Mary B actually snipe somebody by mistake? Damn you, Mary. What you done did, Mary? Nah, I'm messing with you. Everybody that had a accidental clip, it happens.
Yeah, I remember one time. Hold on.
Bless it, the chat. Bless it, the chat.
Oh my goodness. Man,
You
this
got
has been
the
a
pollen.
bad allergy season for me.
Pollen. Let me guess. The allergies is pollen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a few people. I know. I can tell. Listen, I can tell when it's the allergies like that because y'all sound just like that. You like, oh shit, I hate this. But I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
Hood. You thought about your brother. My dear brother Noomski. He finally popped up in the chat. What's going on, brother Noomski? What's going on? Hold on, let me reset the fake clubhouse over here. And let me get to Hood TMZ real quick. This is my brother, but he about to get this work. As we gather here right now to mourn the loss of Hood TMZ and his podcast. May us all remember. He gave us some laughs. He gave us some content. But in the long run, he got put through a table. Stop your nonsense.
Okay.
Now, what's going on, my guy? Nigga, fuck your morning blunts and your afternoon blunts, nigga.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Nah, you always do that shit. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch his ass later on, nigga. Nigga, fuck your chat room. Stop playing. No, but it's all in all truth though. This panel definitely gonna be an open one because again, I know it's more than a few things that just popped up. But again, this morning that just threw me off. Just thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, my scalp hurt. My scalp hurt.
I was in the AA meeting last night.
Dealing with a lot of that, man. And that's another thing that might be brought up tonight because again, you got to start giving those people who, because again, I feel like this. Everybody deserves some ounce of respect, but it also depends on what the hell you did. Now, if you're just a regular prime example, if you was battling alcoholism or heavy drug use and you all getting back, all right, guess what? That's still a positive growth, not just for yourself, but you showing people around you that thought otherwise of you that, look, you could come from a certain situation and just make it if you just put your mind to it. If you set on doing this, then do that. If you got the right support system, you can do anything. Just gotta
Ooh.
eliminate the wrong shit around you. That's it. Like a lot of you got some fiends, right, that come home and they literally get their life together. You won't see them until they decide to pop back up. Like it could be a family death or something like that. Because I done seen this happen in real time. Almost every other, like, I ain't see you in forever. What the? Only came out here had death in the family. You be like, oh shoot, got cleaned up, working, doing all this extra shit. That's what's up. You stayed around, you stayed away from the wrong influences. You was able to get yourself right. Now I know it's not easy for some people, and I'm not downing nobody, but I'm just saying, that should be a success story right there for some people that are still struggling with it. Like you could do anything if you just put your mind in that positive mind state to push forward.
Yeah. And really, if when you are getting yourself together, you don't need to be on social media.
Yeah, my fault. They was being mad huffing in the morning. There ain't no traffic, boy. Y'all could have just turned them damn sirens off and went on about your business. My fault. That's that New York City life. They ain't even outside the sad part. No, but you right. And that's why I said tonight, it's just gonna be an open general discussion. I'm gonna set a time reminder for it and everything, but
Well, at this point in time, we got so many issues going on right now. You can get overwhelmed thinking about food costs. Uh, I can't get food stamps, but the immigrants are coming over here, getting everything they want.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot of stuff going on now. Shit, which ones do we tackle?
And that's why you're supposed to build on all angles, period. And it starts with a good conversation. For all you know, we can end up being the ones tackling certain things you ain't gonna think we was gonna tackle. Like, oh, should we? Yeah, you got to speak it into existence a lot of time, but just keep it pushing.
Yeah,
Everything will
food
be
costs.
tackled.
Immigrants, they letting them come over here like we ain't even taking care of the people in our country like this. I don't get it. But
Yeah.
hey, I'm not a politician. I do know. I thought you supposed to take care of your own first.
Big facts. Some people that lost that damn mindset.
Mhm. Yeah. So I thought we were supposed to take care of our own first. We letting all these people come over here, and we got tent cities every doggone where. You? Oh man, I just can't. Ooh, I can't. Yeah. So
What you over there snacking on? I hear that. I hear sound like you got ice cups and
yeah,
everything else.
yeah. I'm getting ready to pop me some microwave popcorn, and
Oh,
then put some ranch dressing in the bag.
oh, I'm about to have a
Mhm.
Chill, Will. What's going on, my guy? Oh shit! Wait, Mary B, don't hurt me. I'm sorry, baby.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
hey, Rice. I'm sorry if you're still out there. That was look. I'm eating this damn Lunchable, and my hand slipped out, and I'm like, that's the first time I ever did that. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that to you. Please keep joining in with the chat. You were bringing viable information to the chat, so please keep chatting, sweetheart. I did not mean to do that to you, baby. So that was an accident. I went and hid all your stuff. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. So please keep joining in with the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, it's all good. Listen, everybody has had an accidental sniping.
Oh my
I had
gosh, I just feel so bad. I'm like, oh, I was like, what the hell happened? I'm like, oh my goodness. I was like, he was, he was bringing some really good stuff because I mean, education and stuff is a thing, and it's sad because I mean, I remember my son telling me that he was having trouble focusing in school because the kids were being so disruptive in class, and he couldn't learn. And my son is like, he if it was a lot of noise going on in the classrooms and stuff, he had a hard time learning. So I had to move him out of these bigger classrooms and put him into like smaller, smaller group settings. So yeah, the education is really messed up right now. It really is.
And you know why part of it is messed up too is because they like we still coming across viable and new information on a little bit of everything that we's trying to bring awareness to, and in the same token, they ain't implementing it in them schools. That's why I'm
Right.
saying it goes deep. That's why we
Right.
have these conversations. And again, we can tackle so many different things if everybody would come. Look, whatever you feel comfortable building in, that's what you feel like building in.
Right.
But it's still got to be something to bring something back to the community. Come on there.
Right. Yeah.
Nah, but you should be good though, Mary. Look, everybody has had a real rice. If you can hear this, everybody had an accidental sniping, including me.
yeah.
I ended up sniping somebody by mistake, sniping a troll the first time around when I was like getting used to this shit. I'm like, oh damn! I said I sniped the wrong person. My bad, baby.
Yep, I did it before too. I was in somebody's show. I had went to the laundry room and I had put my phone in my basket and I came up. Hell, I had deleted about 3 people.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like,
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
Over here, shit. Nah, I told you good. Listen, we all had accidental snipings, man. Listen.
Look, Miss April, like she done took almost the whole chat out.
Man, listen. Some people that done some stuff out the wrong. It happens. It happens. Look, sometimes you in the midst of trying to do shit, you might drop the phone. You go, oh, damn it!
Right.
Somebody just started their phone. I forgot who said that. They said, "My bad. I pocket down and said a couple." I'm like,
Right.
damn, son.
Exactly. All right. Well, I'm gonna drop back down to the chat. I just wanted to apologize to Bryce.
Nah, you good. If anything, Rice, you hear this, he already know what it is.
Okay then. All right. I'll see you.
All right, have a good
All
one.
right. Okay. You too. Bye.
Oh man. See, it happens though. I see everybody up in here laughing and having a good one.
oh yeah, we laugh and have a good time. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. We can get our points across and then laugh about it. But the realist, F Joe Biden, he needs to go. I um no, F all of them in that White House right now. I didn't want none of them in office, but we so weak. We had a person tell us that we wasn't black. We wasn't black if we didn't vote for him. I said, Lord, how much they falling for still the okie doke. Still got the slave plantation. Man. Mm.
No doubt, Angela. Appreciate you, baby. Mary B, what you laughing at? I know. But it's the truth. We all have fun and laugh over it, even when it comes down because you need that. See, that's the problem now. Again, the community, like Luda said, man, y'all don't know how to blow it out your ass. Like, come on, sometimes you're gonna have to. It's too much stress to build up on it, especially when we know sometimes it's going to get touching. We know sometimes it's going to get too close to home. But guess what? Still need it. Got to get through that healing process, that whole process. Like, come on now, baby.
Yeah, he need to go like tomorrow. tomorrow. Hey,
Oh
what
wait,
y'all
hold on.
think about this Jamie Foxx situation? Like, now he's supposed to be in Chicago in the rehab place. Ain't nobody done seen them. Folks that claim they went to see him. Some say he had a stroke. Then he was supposed to ask the daughter, did they clone him? What's really going on with Jamie Foxx?
Shoot, I don't know. Man, listen, I can't even get into that because I still don't even fully know whatever. Listen, every time you turn around, you hear a different situation. So until the actual truth comes out, I can't really even call it. But it is crazy though. It makes you think. That's what I'm saying. And 9 out of 10, you know what it is. Sometimes person already be dead, and they try not to let the people know right away. Especially if you gotta think about it. But then I'm like, it's too sketchy to call right now.
Yeah. But now they say he in Chicago, supposed to be doing rehab.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like, well, so it's weird. It's weird. Like I say, what was that? He's on his way to Hollywood. I wouldn't tell nobody to go to Hollywood. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah. We just got to follow the right paths. And again, like I told somebody, it's more than just sports and entertainment to get into. That
Yeah.
you can, if you feel like you want to be lucrative, that's how you going. You don't gotta always be in that damn direction. You could be lucrative being a doctor, a head surgeon. You could be come on now, we need those things back. Like, come on, like I said, even back down to ACS. You have people that are bona fide and qualified and going to be able to attack and really keep on point with certain things. So I'm saying shit go deep. I need these conversations.
Hey, Angel, do you know they got Hunter? Hunter was over there in China sleeping with 12-year-old girls and the daddy.
Yeah, that shit make my stomach hurt. And I don't know. My scalp hurt. My scalp hurt this April. Trying not to
I'm
just
sorry, Nate,
flash
but the
out.
reality of it is if you look up, Google all of the senators, the congressmen, all the people that's been found to have child pornography on their computers and different things.
Yeah.
See, they want to make our person the face of this, but it's they people.
Mm.
Starting from in the White House to the senators, congressmen, everybody. Mm,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. But we allow them to use us as the face for everything. Yeah. So this has been a great conversation.
Hell yeah, we're gonna continue this conversation tonight. Don't worry. I'm gonna
We
set a
gonna
time
finish it
tomorrow.
tonight. I'm just chillaxing today.
As you
I'm
should.
just relaxing.
Excuse me. As you should. Are you gonna argue with
Yeah,
me? Don't argue with me today, Miss
yeah.
April. You know I love you, baby.
I know. I love y'all too.
Oh
Yeah.
man. No, I'm gonna set a reminder. It's probably gonna be like around 9 because I gotta work this. I gotta work double today and tomorrow anyway, so I'm most likely to be in the work
Oh,
early.
you making all the money.
Trying to.
Well, thank goodness you have a job.
I've been
Thank
working.
goodness you have a job.
Oh no, listen. I give praises to the Most High every damn day, and I've been with this company 8 years. And I went from a seasonal position to an all year round full time position, benefits and all. I'm not worried about that. I'm happy about that. It ain't where I want to be, but until I get to that plan B, hey, that's still something better than nothing. It doesn't even matter. You know, like I've always sat there and said, you be humble for the things that you do have. I was working during the whole pandemic and all. Like, shoot, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people really couldn't even do it because their companies was really letting them go. But I was one of the fortunate ones. I done built this company, like I said, the last 8 years. Shit, when I really started working the first time around, I had my first job before I was 21.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah.
I did some of you, listen, I miss April. I did some of you when I was 13, 14, and 15.
Oh, okay. See, and they done took all of them programs away.
And the ones that still left, the most they doing is like street cleaning. They need extra street cleanings and stuff like that. But a lot of them programs, yeah, they took away. That's why I say even those got to come back. That's why I said tonight's discussion is an open, general discussion. I know a lot of things are going to get thrown on the table. So I don't limit the conversation to one thing. I tell everybody, you got something, even if it's new information, that's better than nothing.
Oh, wow. Mary B, you worked at SeaWorld.
Oh, shit. Why you ain't give me a word, Mary B? Come on, man. See, Mary, you messed up. See, I should have met you then. You could have got me a well. I'm trying to start the zoo. How you gonna mess up like that?
You done retired from you done retired from making Stella get her groove back.
I'm done. Yo, Aaron, what's going on, bro?
The realest? You done retired from teaching Stella how to get your groove back.
See, really, this is why we put your business out there. Oh, shoot. Mama Bird, what's going on, baby?
Yeah.
No, but this conversation.
The real is talking about he done retired and was out there blowing out grandmama's backs and stuff.
Because it didn't matter if it was on the books or off the books with me. I always had some sort of hustle. So I was always in the mindset of working. So, hold on, somebody trying to pop up on here. Who popping up on here?
Baby said the whales and dolphins that night. Girl, I would have been scared them whales and dolphins would have came through the glass.
Angel, hello.
Hello. Hi, Miss April.
Oh,
Yeah,
Escort.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
I was just going to say about Hunter Biden. They've been selling secrets. Both Hunter and his dad has been selling secrets to all your enemies. The reason why everyone in America and England has literally no money, everything's going up, everything's going crazy, is because of Hunter and Joe Biden and their corruption. Literally, I mean, Joe Biden sniffs children and gropes, like touches them. Why are you going up to a child who is obviously creeped out by you and physically touching them, or bending down and whispering shit into their ear that they don't really need some strange dirty old get whispering into their ear about? Then you find out that his son, which is no surprise after his dad's groping and touching anyone he feels fit to, whether it's woman or child. Then you wonder why the son's now being found to be sexually abusing. I mean, he isn't having sex. You don't have sex with children. You rape children. He isn't having sex with children. He's raping children. They go to countries as well where they think that the age level for children will be okay because over here it's 13 or over there it's 12, but it still makes them fucking pedophiles. They're dirty bastards and they all should be shot. Sorry.
Okay. Come on now, y'all know y'all vent
I
over
don't
here.
even know why Hunter Biden is even out, is even like not looked up. Well, we do because his dad's a pervert too. The same reason why we don't know any of the names on the Epstein list is because all the names on the Epstein list have been withheld because it's all the top guys. It's all Bill Clinton. All these people were sitting there going freely on to Epstein Island to have sex or to rape young girls. And I don't believe half of it's even come out yet because there was supposed to have been sacrifice table found on there as well. There was all sorts found on that island, but it's been all hushed.
But
And I
they
think
had
it's
so
sick.
much energy for R. Kelly.
Sorry, Miss April.
Facts. I don't know. This shit is my scalp hurt, and this is why I said, "Oh, my scalp hurt."
It used to be drugs that used to bring money. Now it's
Yeah.
children. It's people trafficking. It's organ harvesting and people trafficking, mainly children for sex. Children are going missing every day and being trafficked around the world. And no one's doing anything.
Not just the babies. Not just the babies. You got the teens. Like, come on now. Like, that's all I'm saying. Look how many times you done seen. Have you seen this child? Child was last seen here. Last seen here. You know, you gotta worry about this thing.
Angel, do you think Jeffrey Epstein is really dead? Hello?
I can't say. It's all
I
very.
don't believe
it's all
Jeffrey
suspicious.
Epstein is dead. They just put him on an island somewhere because he knew too much and they don't know if he would tell on all of them. Because look at how some people that have been to the island. I
For me,
believe
it's
Jeffrey
hard.
Epstein living on the island somewhere because he could have exposed too many of them.
Yeah, he had lists. He had secret videos. Where are these secret videos? He literally recorded these people because when he was inviting them, he was also using that as collateral. So if you don't do as I say, I have videos of you having sex with young girls.
Oh.
So where are these videos? I'm not saying I want to see these videos, but you know, where are they? No one's talking about these videos that he had to blackmail them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They've shut it down because it's them that was on the plane. It's these people. It's the top people that was on the plane, the top judges, the DJOs, all these people were the ones that were getting on Epstein's plane because they're the people he needed to spread the Terramar project. And the Terramar project was to get underwater surveillance, like you've got Google Streets and Google Earth or whatever it is. They wanted that underwater so that people could adopt a fish or something. But it wasn't. It was spy bullshit. So then they could use their cameras, their underwater Google Earth crap, to sell secrets to China, to all sorts of places, and they got away with it. And who else is selling all these secrets? Hunter Biden. Epstein might be dead, but you've still got the likes of Hunter Biden selling America's secrets, having sex with children. So it isn't ended. It didn't end when he died because people will take his place. He was just a stooge.
Yo, Riaz, your mic is breaking up, bro.
Oh, sorry, Riaz. I didn't even realise you was talking.
Yo, Riaz, you gotta drop down and come back, yeah, because your mic was breaking up. I thought it was you for a second, Angel, but it's not. We hear you clear. We hear you clear as day.
Oh,
Hello.
sorry. My mouth's numb. It just makes me so angry that these people are doing what they're doing. Right now, the whole lot of us should be causing a fucking revolution, and any government that is standing up for pedophiles or anything should be taken down.
Exactly.
This is how we kept our children safe before, is we stood together and we didn't let any of this shit. We had this stuff 100 years ago, but we never let it get out of hand.
It was the law of the land. That's why.
Yeah,
a lot of
we
things
let them know
wasn't
what they
accepted.
was, and that we wouldn't put up with them, and we wouldn't live around them.
Yeah.
And now,
Baby, these people are being exposed for who they truly are.
Yeah.
We've known this, but thank goodness for social media and stuff. But the thing of it is, we vote them in office.
Yep.
And then we talk, and I'm speaking for the black, some of y'all, because I don't know, everybody might not agree with me. We talk about our own and then don't talk about them. So, that's what I got issues with.
Well,
We got people in the White House now.
White person, they're all my own unless they're pedophiles.
Hold on. Y'all over talking each other. I know it's a delay. Y'all over talking each other. I heard both of y'all at the same time.
All right, bro. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, your mic sound better now.
All right, that's good, bro. I just can ask Angel this one question. Do you believe the allegations against Tim Westwood?
Against who?
Tim Westwood.
What allegations? I've not heard.
No, the thing I've heard about the allegations, they're like a long time ago or something. He's for 40 years or something. He had like allegations, these sex allegations or something like that. I mean, when you have in your own time, you can just research about that, the Tim Westwood allegations, or I can get my computer and do that for you. I don't know. I just heard
I'd have to look into it, but with the thing is, with historic things, it's hard to prove, especially if you're famous. It does make me wonder that they are trying to destroy Kane at the moment, and now all of a sudden nothing's worked.
Right, but
and
I
now
don't
all of a
want to
sudden
believe.
someone's saying that he sexually abused them.
Right, but I don't want to believe. Look, I understand. Look, evidence is evidence, and I'll believe that. But I'm saying right now, I don't want to believe the allegations against Tim Westwood. You know, that's what I don't want to believe. I understand. I see where Nate's coming from. He's not wrong, and I agree with him. I'm just saying, at the moment, currently, nothing's confirmed, and I don't want to believe it's true right now.
No,
it's hard. I have to look into it more.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
And see
Even
what
when you
evidence and what proof is there.
Oh shit, Denture Petty, what happened? Where she went, baby? Was able to dropped off. My fault. I'm trying to multitask again. I had to get my roll. I had to get my roll up and have the afternoon safe. But no, but that's why I'm saying, like, I always said this. Something could come out, but unless it's actual factuals and it's more than it's hard to really decipher sometimes. And that's why I said even conversations like this is important, because guess what? It paints a bigger picture now. I think, like I said, tonight we're going to definitely have this open panel in this conversation. All in all, hopefully everybody... Go ahead.
I remember Brooke Shields. Do you remember? I think
she
was 12 years old.
About that.
Yeah, 12 or 13 years old, plastered across Playboy. And Hugh Hefner, everyone loved Hugh Hefner. But, he was one who had her rubbed rubbed down in oil and plastered naked as a centerfold on Playboy. She also played a hooker and did a sex scene. And in the sex scene, when she got upset, because obviously she's a young girl and a virgin, and this grown 30-year-old man is coming to grope her and kiss her, and he was told, "Oh, don't worry, it's only pretend. It's not real."
Yeah. Shit
Oh
crazy.
wow, man. Oh wow.
This is a society that we have been living in, because she was
Right.
a child, and that's been going on since way back when. How old is Brooke Shields now? In her 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
Well, Angel, that's why I believe, man. I believe, though, that a judgment today is very near because everything is coming to be exposed right now. I know it's always been going on for so long, but then now everything will be exposed soon. Just a matter of time, you know? I get what you're saying, though. I agree. I agree with both of you, actually. But normally, I don't get into things like this too much, but I'm willing to listen.
Yeah. Nah, and this is why these conversations need to happen because again, you got people that whether they celebrities or not, stories are coming out, and they're not even that. Just gotta look at it. This is again, we had these issues, but we knew how to combat them to a point where it wasn't that bad. A lot of things, like I said, a lot of things it's a morality code. Like once you become a parent, your main responsibility is to be responsible. And that's for your kids. That's for your family. That's for your well sake. Because you know you're going to have these type of problems. Some people are going to slip through the cracks. And then you're going to have these people that they're going to keep on the hush hush because guess what? Money and power influences a lot of shit, whether you believe it or not. But
Right.
this is a conversation that's definitely going to be added. And we're going to be back in here tonight. I got to actually try to motherfucking find my charger. I'm not even in the crib. That's why I said tonight definitely going to be. I hope everybody at least pop back up on the panel if they can. But I don't know how many people I can hold on this motherfucker right now. Like, they all know that like I said, the conversation is good even in the chat. You know, even when the chat is bringing something good to the forefront. You know, the people that watch the replay, they see. You know, you're gonna have these conversations, and it's needed.
Right.
Amen.
Well, I'm gonna try to charge this shit up. I'm gonna need to. I think I found a spare one, but yeah, I see what it is. Yeah, I gotta not be on the phone and let this bitch charge.
I just had my scampi and chips whilst I was listening to you in the chat.
I'm
gonna go and finish my gardening.
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you on the back end. I think I was supposed to bust in the okay, I gotta check them in a second.
I've been like Farmer Giles. I've been like Farmer Giles today, digging, turning over soil, getting ready to plant. I'm like, I've got muscle.
There's nothing wrong with that. Shoot, that's good. That's good. Stress relief right there too. Doing some gardening.
I'm gonna have big muscles by the end of this. I can tell.
We shall see. We shall see.
What I should do, I should have started it just as Harry was coming in from work, then played the damsel in distress. And he went, "Oh, Mum, I'll do that for you." I should have done that. Instead, he come home and it was all done.
That's what happens when you be doing too much.
I just want it all nice for the summer. It seems like, I don't know. I just can't wait for summer night. Beaches, ice creams, beaches.
That's how it's supposed to be. Shit, we already damn near there now.
I know. I almost got the barbecue out yesterday.
Sound pretty good.
And then I looked at it and thought, oh my God, it's dusty. I need to clean it. And I put it away. Use my brand new oven instead.
Yeah, it's coming about that time now.
It's my
Wow, man.
favourite time of the year.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You coughing on me, man? Come on, man.
No.
Let's go.
Well, I'm going to drop down, Nate,
No
Okay.
doubt.
for a quick rant.
No, don't worry. I'll hit you on the back end.
All right then, darling. Take care. Take care, Riaz.
All right. Same here, Angel.
Speak to you later. God bless.
All right.
All right, man. See, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna definitely have this open panel tonight, so y'all more than welcome to pop back up for the conversation.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
try to
that's
get
cool.
myself in order.
Sure. Sure. I'll be glad to join the open panel, hopefully. You guys can probably teach me something that I never knew before, though. So, like, these types of things are interesting to get to research. It's just that I'm not getting too much into it, but if you guys explain, what's going on, I might get the idea,
Oh yeah, you already know, bro. That's how we do it over here. Even if you
Yeah,
gotta break it down to people, you gonna break it down. So
yeah. I mean, yesterday I just decided, for my own channel, basically, it's not related to the topic, but I just decided, why not do something else other than my regular videos? Normally, my regular videos like NBA 2K videos, I just expanded to yesterday to do something else. So I did two Fight Night videos. The Fight Night Champion game a long time ago. I just decided to post two videos of that.
that's what's up. I gotta go check them in a minute too.
Yeah.
But that's how you're supposed to do. Just expand what you expanded. You can do one thing or you could do multiple things. You just gotta
Yeah,
find out what works for you. That's it.
absolutely. I mean, I like to do the thing that I've been normally doing, but I just wanted to try something different. But okay, no problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can always try something different. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You going to do more than just one type of content if you're doing gaming content, prime example, because you
Yeah,
know
I'm
you play
still gonna.
multiple games.
Yeah, I can stick to the game stuff for now, and when I feel ready, I would expand into reaction type stuff. My
I
shorts
feel
is like a my shorts is like a different type of thing. So I just, whatever I post on shorts is something different to my videos.
yeah, just do what works for you right now, and when you ready to take care of the necessary steps and take the necessary steps, you're good. Pendall, what's going on, baby?
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll definitely be back in here tonight. All in all,
Yeah.
though, this was a good general conversation, and again, conversations like this are needed. So we're gonna continue to
Right.
have them.
Right.
But I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. If y'all was late to the show, y'all already know y'all could catch the replay. We'll definitely be back in here tonight. I'm gonna set a time reminder. And y'all
Okay.
more than welcome to pop up. This is how we gonna do it, baby. Shout outs to Young Riaz. Shout outs to Miss April. Shout outs to Angel for popping up. Shout outs to Hammer Nation. Appreciate everybody that popped up on the panel, definitely. And shout outs to Mary B, baby. you know, definitely going to continuously have these conversations because it's needed. So, about to try to figure out lunch as well, too. So, if y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia, the Shadow Babies. Y'all already know what it is. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. What I'm gonna do is give you real. So what I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. And like I said, we'll definitely be back in this building tonight. I'm gonna set a time reminder. And y'all more than welcome to pop up on the panel for the conversation. You're gonna have people that want to be stupid about these topics, but regardless of how you feel, this is shit you can't overlook. You're gonna see that there's just people that are just gonna stand up on that right shit regardless to what. So we'll definitely be back in here. But y'all stay safe. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Don't worry, I smell some food shorts. I'm running through somebody's shorts in a minute. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.